critical game for Chicago, and we're underway. Duvernay from the 1. Devin Duvernay looking for a lane. He's got one. Duvernay down the sideline, and it's Andre Schmidt who shoves him out near midfield. Here comes Garrett. Williams dropped. Tried to dump it off to Monangai, who had blockers in front and some room to run. It was well set up. It's third most in the NFL for a defense that's second overall in total defense. Torrey Taylor to punt it away, trying to pin the Browns deep. And it'll be down at the 2, trickling into the 1. What a play. Josh Blackwell, full dive. Like, ooh.
There was no foul in the play for an illegal bat. The ball was first touched by the kicking team, and down at the 1-yard line will be Cleveland's ball.
Hey, play clock at 2. Gonna have to hurry. It's Judkins trying to sweep the left side, and the Bears defense stops him at the 6. 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with Swift. Garrett there to drop him at the 31. It'll be a first down as we get. And it's a big reason why they're in playoff position. Back to the ground again with Swift. Nice cutback. Has a first down inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line.
And here you see all these different motions that we've seen come in post-bye.
Off the play fake, Williams. Short toss. It's Loveland up the sideline, and Loveland down inside the 10, close to another first. On 1st and goal, it's Swift. Nice cutback. Has a lane to the edge. Touchdown, Chicago.
Devin Bush just gets caught a little bit too far inside. Watch him as he sees that first move coming in. He steps inside. That allows Drew Dolman to get on top of him, get him covered up, and DeAndre Swift out.
3rd and 10. Pressure again. Sanders in trouble. Able to get free. Sanders now on the run. Shedeur Sanders. He's got the first down. Kyle Monangai, the running back, on 3rd down and 3. Browns rush 4 to the sideline. Open is Colston Loveland, the tight end, rumbling into Cleveland territory.
And it'll help his completion percentage, which is one of the things they're trying to pick up.
Now Williams, clean pocket over the middle with all day to throw. He finds Luther Burden breaking tackles. Burden down inside the 10. 1st and goal, Chicago. 3rd and goal, Burden in motion. Play action. Williams, end zone, DJ Moore, touchdown.
Here he is right here. You can see, look at the outside. He's on the outside shoulder, and he's going to cross formation to the left. So you can see he's open immediately right there. Well thrown ball by Caleb Williams. Awesome job by our crew the last 3 weeks, not just today.
3rd down and 16. It's Fannin, and Edwards is right there trying to punch it out as C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And it'll bring up 4th down. More on Shedeur. We check in with Allison.
I get it.
2nd down and long. Here's Burden. Nice spin.
Nice move.
And a little juke. And Burden dancing his way out to the 33-yard line.
Because that's the way that Ben Johnson wanted to build this offense. Physicality in the run game.
Here's the toss to Swift. Trying to power his way for the first down. He does. Outstanding run through contact.
More confident in his game, so much more comfortable back there.
And Williams to the air, looking for Loveland on the sideline. A diving catch for the young tight end at the Cleveland 34.
You're behind your defender.
On 1st down and 10, play action again. Williams looking for more on the sideline with a toe tap and a first down. A 4th Bears drive there in their 3rd red zone trip. Play action, Williams floats it. Cole Kmet down the sideline. Kmet inside the 7 and out of bounds.
And he was able to defeat the block by Durham Smythe and make that play.
3rd down and goal. Williams with time. Backside pressure comes. He's in trouble. And Myles Garrett's got one today. 21 on the year. 2 away from the NFL sack record. First time the Bears have been turned away from the end zone in the red zone. And Santos' field goal is no good. They're turned away completely.
for Quinshon Judkins to get out there. Maybe that timing got disrupted a little bit.
3rd and 10. Sanders looking deep. He's got Bond out there. Drops it in. First down, Cleveland at the Chicago 33. 3rd down and 8. 4-man rush. Pressure up the middle again. Sanders in trouble, and down he goes. Ball comes out at the end of the play. Austin Booker with the sack. Play action on 3rd and 1. Williams, nobody open, and almost intercepted by Grant Delpit. 3rd and 15. Sanders, clean pocket this time, wide of Fannin. Incomplete. Caleb Williams to the air. DJ Moore open at midfield and down at the 48. Timeout used by Chicago, their first. Switching sides now. He's lined up to the bottom of the screen. Williams tipped at the line. Burton ends up with it. He's short of the first down at the 43. 4th and 4. Williams over the middle. There's the flip back to DJ Moore. Moore will shuttle it back at the 25-yard line. Good play from Shelby Harris, and now the Bears will go on 4th down. Caleb Williams, backside pressure. He's in trouble. Down he goes. Alex Wright with his 4th sack of the year, and the Browns defense turns the Bears away. 2nd and 7. Sanders, pressure again. Sanders throws, and it's Fannin who plucks it. How about Shedeur Sanders? 3rd down and 10, incomplete. Bond, the intended receiver. Tough day to kick in Chicago. Ball on the way, and Schmidt is good.
Yeah, one of those rare chances where he's not out on that right defensive end spot, coming from the middle, standing up.
Williams rolls right and throws it away.
But it's been outstanding. They've been pressed into service, and they've responded.
Sanders on 1st down, deflected, and it's intercepted. DeMarco Jackson's got it. From the 22 on 1st down. Williams on the roll, directing traffic to the end zone. He throws it. It's DJ Moore, his 2nd of the day. Chicago cashes in immediately from 22.
On Monday, when Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams go over this play, because this is such a no, I can't believe you, yes. You talk about having confidence in your players, and again, the location. Look at the defenders from the...
On 2nd and 8, Bears bring pressure. Sanders throwing, looking for Bond. Over the middle, drops it in. The speedy Bond is there to the Bears 25. 3rd and 9, big play. Sanders with time to the sideline. Tough throw for Judy, and Judy has it intercepted. It's picked off by Jalen Johnson. So 1st down and 10 at the 33. From the eye, toss Swift to the edge. Across the 35 to the 40, and Swift out of bounds with a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, it really is, and everybody will say, you look at their schedule so far, Philly's that big win. They need to add that to get some more confidence going in.
Williams under pressure, gets away. Garrett chasing. Williams on the run, runs away from Myles Garrett and runs for a 1st down into Cleveland territory at the 38. Trying to catch his breath after chasing down Caleb Williams. 2nd and 6. On the roll, floats it out. Cole Kmet, 1st down and more. With Delpit out there, he's upended inside the 20-yard line. Hand off Swift. Got a block, cuts it back. Swift struggling inside the 5. The high kick into the end zone for the touchdown. 17 tough yards.
He's hanging in that pocket as it breaks down around him, and he's trusting his guys and making some decent throws.
Pressure rate of 55% today. Bears rush 4 here. He's got time. Nobody open. Sanders in trouble. Down he goes. Jervon Dexter with the sack at the 11.
And it's been hard for him to get back into that zone.
3rd and 15. Williams, pressure comes, down he goes, it's Myles Garrett. 3rd down and 6. Sanders, short. Nice move made by Malachi Corley, and Corley's got a 1st down. Things have not gone well in Cincinnati. For Cleveland, it's Sanders looking for Fannin, and it's picked again! C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the interception. 3rd of the day for Sanders. Gardner-Johnson is down at the 23. 3rd and 11. Off the hands of an guy, incomplete. And the Bears unable to move the football forward. He told us that the Steelers guys told him they are not allowed to give him a sack. He said, they told me if I'm anywhere close, they're instructed to take the penalty.
Talk about it with Caleb Williams just being in that new system and having some different people in.
4-man pressure, he's in trouble. Sanders steps away once, steps away twice. Still directed traffic and finds an open man on the sidelines, and it's Judy with a 1st down grab.
That is the greatest position to be in if they can make that decision here by the end of the season.
That's Fannin again with the catch and down.
And the way they do things at practice, the one thing we got to find out, did Deshaun Wright do push-ups on the sideline for that dropped interception? Because he's got another pick 6 early in the game.
Play number 11 of this drive. Sanders will check it down. Williams out of the backfield. Williams ridden down at the 11-yard line by Tyreek Stevenson. Sanders short to Fannin, and Fannin upended at the 4-yard line. 1st down and goal for Cleveland. Elijah Hicks on the tackle. 3rd down and goal for Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. Sanders pumps, pressured, and down he goes. It's Grady Jarrett. 4th and goal. Sanders in trouble again. He escapes for the moment. Sanders sacked once more. Austin Booker with the sack to end it.
LeVar didn't the opportunity to run after the catch, and it didn't get in. But those are the ones now, if we can really see that start to develop instead of trying to create the really kind of long shot plays in that red zone.
Normally, you'd see this under center. You get a couple yards and then a sure thing with the tush push. That hasn't been nearly as successful. Here's a run for Hurts. And Eagles fans are saying, yes, more of that. Get Jalen Hurts involved in the running game.
He's picking up a couple positive ones, getting Saquon to the 2nd level.
5 out of the first 6 plays runs. Here's a pass. Barkley's wide open, swinging out of the backfield. And he's got a 1st down. Saquon Barkley bumped out by Porter. The last couple weeks, though, even this has disappeared. 1 for the last 4 in the red zone. Hurts throwing outside. Devontae Smith with a diving catch. A little bit short, though. 2nd and goal. Shovel pass. Dallas Goedert. How do you like that, Greg Olsen? A little shovel to the tight end for the day's first score.
At or near the line of scrimmage for the Raiders on defense. So how do you account for them? You read one of them. Plays upfield. You just toss Goddard the little shovel pass, and that's one of the advantages of having a quarterback in the gun. Whether it's a quarterback keep, you gain an extra man, or in that case,
Pickett, sideline, wide open man. 1st down, Tyler Lockett. This very young offense, a veteran in his 11th year. And we asked Greg Olsen, why is that? He said, well, it's both things. It's the scheme, and then they got great linebackers and nickels. And there's one of those linebackers in Nakobe Dean, shutting down Brock Bowers, trying to snap a 7-game skid today. Pickett on the roll. He's going to run for a 1st down. And there is a little bit of a dimension that they lack with Geno Smith.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be kind of a welcomed
today. 4 out of his first 5. Play action. Pressured and sacked. Moro Ojomo. 3rd down, 13. Sideline Lockett. Tackled at the 33 by DeJean. It's 4th down here. They're at the edge of field goal range on a day where I don't know if field goals are going to do you much good. But not very successful. 30th on 4th down. Arm was hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. And that offensive line, which has struggled so much facing this nasty defensive line. Long touchdown drive to start the day. Play action pass to begin this drive, and a deep shot. Smith, perfect throw from Hurts. 43 yards, a thing of beauty.
Example, under center. Look at these real condensed formations.
Run left side, Barkley. Couldn't get away from Landon Roberts. Leader of this Raiders defense, who won a couple Super Bowls with the Patriots at the start of his career. Try to get on 3rd down. Raiders yet to get a stop on 3rd today until Crosby gets home and sacks Hurts. Max Crosby, disaster of a season for the Raiders, but a really bright spot right there. Head to a 5th consecutive Pro Bowl this year. Elliott's got the field goal. That's a disappointing 3 points there for the Eagles, though. We had a touchdown go through the hands of Dallas Goedert. Pickett is sacked again. And it's Brandon Graham again.
That's such a big part of their ability to sustain drives over the years.
Hands it off here, straight ahead. Tank Bigsby crashes ahead for 8 yards.
Both those elements just haven't been present this season.
Bootleg, sets, throws, Goddard. Dallas Goedert, 1st down. 19 carries on the year coming in. He's carried it 3 times right here. Takes the fake. And a throw to a crossing Goddard again. Getting a healthy dose in this first half. 1st and goal inside the 3. Barkley in. Touchdown Eagles. With a minute 57, 3 timeouts for Las Vegas. Fake to Genti. Bowers in the flats. Runs over a defender and right over Adoree Jackson and got a 1st down. 3rd and 4. Bowers, strong hands, 1st down. 3rd and 8. Eagles rush just 4. Pickett delivers. Lockett can't pull it in. Defense from the veteran Adoree Jackson. Got his 1st interception in an Eagles uniform last week.
Of course, incredible, wins the Offensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl, but it was the marriage of the two.
Bowers is open. Brock Bowers got it going a little bit at the end of the first half. He's got a 1st down right here. Mostert in on 3rd and 3. Pickett's given time. He gets picked off by Zach Bond. The all-pro linebacker picks off Pickett. And that's how the second half begins for the Raiders offense. Takeaway. Hurts in the offense. Going to work after this break.
1, 2, tell me what you got. Let me slip my corner.
Play action. Hurts moves. Throws wide open. Dallas Goedert. Letterman received it in the first half, and he's got a big gainer to open the second. 32 yards for Goedert. Their longest 3rd down attempt today, 3rd and 8. 4-man rush, so Hurts with time. There's A.J. Brown. First catch of the day for Brown. To the 25 he goes. 14 yards to continue the drive. It up 3rd and 12. And 5 eligible receivers right here working from an empty set, running a quarterback draw. Jalen Hurts gets around the edge, tiptoes, 1st down. There it is. Jalen Hurts having one of his best rushing games of the season.
Frankly, that's what makes it so fun.
Shovel pass. Already got a touchdown on this today. Make it 2. Dallas Goedert high stepping in.
His entire career. They send him here on a little post-snap jet sweep. And I just don't understand for an NFL defense, regardless of how much they've struggled, for an NFL defense to not have one single defender on the edge. It's a top 10 now. By the end of the season, this could be a top 5 unit.
Pickett keeps, makes a man miss. Just one, though, and it was Jalen Hunt to run him down. He lost a few. Now the Eagles teeing off here on third down, bringing 4, getting pressure, getting another sack. There it is, Nolan Smith. 4th of the day for the Eagles defense. 3 10-play touchdown drives in this game for an offense that needed to get right. They certainly have. And here's Barkley with space, and Barkley with his biggest run of the day. 17 for Barkley. Barkley again. Left side this time. Stiff arm, get off me, he says. Saquon Barkley, quiet first half. Getting it going here in the second. He's close. Hurts, delivers, Brown, touchdown.
And now this touchdown here in the slot to A.J. Brown. I think they've checked every box that Nick Sirianni wanted to, coming here back at home. 3-game losing streak, trying to get back on track down the stretch in December, and I don't think it could have gone any better today for the Philadelphia Eagles. Against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, I mean, how special was he?
On 3rd and 16, Besh can't get it. Coverage from Mitchell. Let McKee throw. He does. And has a completion downfield to Darius Cooper.
The way he's accustomed to if he was in a team with a better offense that was playing more competitive games.
McKee a strike, Cooper again. Think about what he could bring back in a trade. And I know it is a Raiders.
Now they have a ton of money in spending they can do in free agency, so that will certainly help.
Bigsby. Tank Bigsby with the first down. 3rd down and 3. Under 5 to play. Bigsby over the right side is going to drag a defender for a first down. Bigsby. Oh, it's close. He wants his first touchdown. Not going to quite get it here.
I'm not sure if I want to come here to Philly in the wild card round.
This offense wakes up today. The defense for the Eagles holds the Raiders to 72 yards. That's the fewest yards by the Raiders in a game since 1961.
Stroud well protected, and there's Nico Collins. And Nico Collins will glide into the end zone. An opening drive, Texan touchdown. How about that?
Well, Nico Collins, he's just going to run the over across the field, and he's got outside leverage, and you're expecting some safety help here. You've got that outside, tries to undercut it. Budda Baker there, doesn't get to the receiver, and like I said, he's a big play that can just walk away from you when he gets the ball in his hands.
Jalen Brooks on the return for Arizona, and Brooks, the ball's in the air, and the Texans have it! Out of the air, a special teams play from Dare Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale has been a great special teams player and has helped out in the run game. And Woody Marks will have a first down near the 10-yard line.
That got to put your nose in there and get yourself an ugly 3 to keep yourself out of these situations.
Threatening blitz, and time for Stroud, and he tries to escape up the middle. He's brought down. It'll be 4th down. Good adjustment by the Arizona defense. 30-yard field goal try for Kihimi Fairbairn. Despite missing a couple of games, super steady. Nails that when they knocked off the Chiefs at KC. Brissett will toss, and that's going nowhere fast. DeMercado, as soon as he got the football, was nailed by Henry To'o. After a 34-yard punt, they start across midfield, and Stroud looking to throw, and will dump it off. That's Woody Marks, an excellent receiver, brought down around the 40-yard line. First-year player from Louisville is the running back. Fake to him. Stroud will toss and complete. Moving upfield is Dalton Schultz, just short of a first down. Stroud fakes, rolls, end zone throw for the tight end. Schultz, there's a flag. He has it, but he's out of bounds. We'll check that penalty.
I don't know if this is, I think that's it.
Pass interference, defense number 21. Molly plays
1-yard line.
Marks back in with 2 tight ends. Ball snapped directly to Woody Marks into the end zone. What a sweet play for a touchdown, Texans.
Quarterback, watch. It was supposed to be an inside zone. Goes right through the hands on the snap.
It's unbelievable.
And Johnny on the spot. Marks scoops it off the ground like a second baseman and then goes hurtling into the end zone. I'm telling you.
From the 45-yard line, Brissett passes, and that's Trey McBride, who's got a first down and barreling his way inside the 40 of Houston.
He has been on a tear the last 4 weeks.
Time for Brissett, fires, and the catch made, tackled right away. It'll be a first and goal as McBride, already his 4th catch of the game and 3 away from 100 catches this year. Where's McBride? Bottom of your screen. Brissett will have a moment. Throws. Touchdown! Trey McBride! On a good-looking drive against the #1 defense in the NFL. On 1st and 15, pass. He is caught. Xavier Hutchinson with a first down. Last 8 games mentioned over 200 yards passing for Stroud. He's lighting it up today. Marks, and Woody Marks will pick up 9.
Give yourself an opportunity to kick this field goal.
He can keep it and get closer, and he glides out of bounds around the 37 or 38-yard line. He hit from 59. The kick is sailing through. It's good for 55. Pass is, he missed, a little long, a little wide, excuse me, for Michael Wilson, who was open. 3rd and 6. Stroud wide open at the 40 for a first down. It's Dalton Schultz.
And will the Arizona Cardinals start bringing pressure?
That's a good point, Mark. The Stroud is on the move and completes to Cade Stover. And he's got a first down at the 47. Went to Hamilton High, getting an opportunity in his first NFL game, regular season game. Stroud on the move. Oh, between 2 defenders and a first down throw to Schultz. Ogunbowale has come in as Stroud set to throw again. Catch made. That's Ogunbowale. First down. All the way to the 10. Inside the 10. Stroud floating one. A little high. He couldn't bring it in. It was for Nico Collins.
Good about their young cornerback tandem.
Fairbairn for a 22-yard field goal, his 3rd of the game. He's hit from 30 and also 55 yards away. Thin at wide receiver. Blitz is on, picked up for a moment, and that pass is caught right on target to Trey McBride. In back-to-back seasons in quite some time as the catch is made by Michael Wilson. And it's going to be 4th down. Brissett looks, and he's sacked back at the 49-yard line. Blitz is on. Stroud throws and knocked out of bounds. Schultz another catch. They're going to say he's not out of bounds, but he was stopped. 52-yard try. He's 3 for 3 to Emi Fairbairn. And this one will not work. Not good. Special teams play. And he will dump it off to Michael Carter. Gets a block. Carter's got a first down across midfield. Brought down at the 49-yard line by Aziz Al-Shire. Brissett fires it open. Inside the 35 is Michael Wilson. They need him to heat up. Best run of his career in his 3rd year from Stanford. Drafted in the 3rd round by the Cardinals. Brissett throw. Nice comeback inside the 15. There's Wilson again. He's got a first down to the 11-yard line. Good looking route. At a point in his career as he sets to throw, and for the end zone, intercepted. It's Kamari Lassiter.
Done.
4th interception this year for him. As he is caught and moving upfield across the 30 is Jordan. Jawar Jordan. And has been active today. It's Jordan. Nice move. Hit across midfield. Jawar Jordan. Inside the 20. All the way down near the 16 of Arizona. Under 6 to play. Stroud. Pass is caught for the first down and falling to the turf. Ogunbowale. Back to the Texans. Stroud will get out of it. Throws on the move. Touchdown Texans. Dalton Schultz.
Pocket. Watch ball security as he climbs this pocket, creating some space and creating some time. Both hands on the ball. Step up. Now get yourself outside. Find a receiver that's breaking to the outside.
What they've done with Stroud, Will Anderson, etc. They've built up an entire team, but the defense is what saved them early, as McBride's going to get a first down against that defense and get inside the 40-yard line. Carter's had a good game. It wasn't even Bam Knight, the starter, got hurt. He's come in with DeMarcado. Brissett on target and to the end zone and in. Trey McBride with a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Puts the DB on his shoulder. Here he is right here.
You going to show me what Jude's stick is?
Yeah, watch. Well, we'll just see at the top of the route here. Watch him. Go ahead, little sauce right here. Get inside. That's To'o, and then finish.
Jalen Knoll for the Texans inside his own 5 on the return and across the 30. No, across midfield. Jalen Knoll down around the 25 of Arizona. That's how they open the game with a big return. The rookie from Iowa State, they're going to make it a 69-yard return and coming out throwing and completing. Dalton Schultz, quite a tone setter at Kansas City. Kept it rolling at home. Stroud. Underneath, couldn't hang on. The coverage was good at the 10-yard line. The kick is good to get a message to the team when my message isn't working. And he's been that kind of guy. What a throw, and he held on for the catch. Jalen Brooks. First down after the penalty from inside the 25%. Pass to McBride, and he goes out of bounds. Over 200 yards passing is Jacoby Brissett for the end zone. Turning around, did he hang on? Michael Wilson, he's got a touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, look at Wilson coming off this back shoulder fade. I mean, Lassiter is all over him. You want to talk about sticky coverage? That's as sticky as it gets, and lack of effort when you watch the tape of the Arizona Cardinals.
1 of 3 on 2-point conversions, and that one was almost 2 the other way for Jalen Petrie. Set up a score. Is the back. He gets the ball, and he's got room, and he's got a first down. Slipping a low tackle across the first down line.
A lot of different things that they have cleaned up today. One of the reasons they've been able to run the ball.
Here they're going to throw. Stroud attempting to. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Is okay. On a 3rd 4. Here's the floater and incomplete. Elijah Higgins the target. Brissett wanted a flag. Stroud completes. Nico Collins, his 2nd catch of the game as he gets inside the 30. He's got it.
Come on,
and
yes.
1st and goal, Texans. Tying the Texans tight end record. 3rd and goal. Stroud. End zone. Touchdown. Nico Collins. C.J. Stroud.
Well, he's going to come across, run the baseline, and then you've got Schultz going to come on underneath on the goal line. Just a high-low combination right here. You see him on the end line, catching the ball, and underneath, Schultz drawing the underneath coverage, comes across on the shot. In his 11th year, he doesn't slow down.
Brissett almost intercepted by Kalen Bullock. 2 takeaways today. He wanted another one. 4th down at 18. No timeouts. Brissett will throw it. Completion, but short of the first down. Fitting that McBride holds that in, which it is, for division conference record. It started with a bang for the Texans and D'Amico Ryans. As his quarterback said, we have blinders on. And at the moment hanging on to their playoff spot. But the 2 tight ends were outstanding today. Dalton Schultz and Trey McBride. 40-20 for Mark Schlereth, Jen Hale. I'm Chris Myers. Our entire crew will head to the studio, but more NFL.
Why the Jags started with that bootleg throw to a tight end on first down.
And remember, the tight ends for the Dolphins had 54 receiving yards last week as well, as ETN has the first down up to the 43. Sherwood will be involved in a lot of tackles. Jacoby Myers came in motion. They throw to Myers, and he's got a first down inside Jets territory. Beautifully run play. Malachi Moore, the rookie, makes the tackle. They check tooting it into the backfield for the first time. With Myers in motion off the play fake. Lawrence to throw. Has a little time. Throws. Passes. Completes. It's Brian Thomas. And he's got a first down to the 22. Malachi Moore makes the tackle. On first down after he changed the play. Zips it to the near side. Passes complete to Myers. Well, this is the 9th play of the drive. It's been a good mixture. Myers comes in motion. Off the play fake to ETN. They throw it to the back of the end zone. Caught! Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jags. It's only his 2nd score of the year, but it puts the Jags on the board.
That Trevor Lawrence fits that into, again, play action. You know you can get the Jets that way. Look at that. I mean, that is confidence from Lawrence to know he can fit that in there. He was not worried.
They scored on the opening possession. They had 9 plays on that one. Lawrence was 5 of 6 throwing, and he completes another one to Myers. Jacoby Myers takes a hit, and he's down at the 12-yard line. Now, the very popular LaQuint Allen, 7th rounder, is in the backfield for the Jags. He's an excellent blocker out of Syracuse. Lawrence is in trouble, trying to get away. Flags come flying. Lawrence can run for a little bit. Lawrence can run for a score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Top 5 in Jags history.
4 receivers go out in the pattern. It's a zone coverage. Look, there's nobody open. You see all around the field. And then Lawrence, we'll see whether or not the Jets can protect it. Cook just changed the protection.
Yeah, 1 for 12 last week on 3rd down. He rolls the pocket, which he did so well in college, and he's able to complete the pass to Isaiah Williams for a first down. And that was a pretty play.
You don't want to have him be a sitting duck there for the Jags defense.
Gain of 25, and now Hall bounces outside. He's got some daylight. And Hall is out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Play clock is down under 5. Play clock at 1. Cook in the pocket toward the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Adonai Mitchell. The first NFL touchdown pass for Brady Cook. And the Jets are on the board.
Boy, this is awesome. Watch Breece Hall go out in the flat. That takes the defender out there. So Adonai Mitchell goes on the skinny post. And
he had the reps for the first team all week long, which turned out to be a really big deal. Here's Tootin to return it for the Jags. And Tootin breaks through a couple of defenders. And he's out of bounds at the 45.
And those guys are making sure that they're on point in detail with their assignments.
On 2nd down, Lawrence with the play fake. Lawrence to the middle of the field. He's got Myers again. And Myers is down to the 33. Stigger's in on the coverage. Both running backs are in the game. ETN comes in motion on 1st down into the backfield. Lawrence looks left, throws left, and he's got Tootin.
And he rolls right on into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Catch. Obviously, he's not touched yet. Oh, yeah, that's touchdown. The ball clearly crosses the plane before he's touched by any New York Jet. And wait till you see the scheme design from Liam Cohen on that one.
But now Brady Cook and the Jets try to answer on first down. They roll him out of the pocket. He can run, and he's going to run for the first down. He's out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Having a pretty good feel that they'll go for on fourth.
Rucker at the tight end came in motion, and the pass was intended for Mitchell, and it was a little too high. It's only the second, third down, and they're just going to spike it. I mean, they had two guys moving at one time. Flags are coming flying every which way. They need to get to the 46-yard line for first down. Davis is in the backfield. Mechie comes in motion. Cook to his left. Pass is complete to his left. He's got the first down to Mitchell. Off the play fake. They find the tight end on the outside. It's Ruckert, and Ruckert has the first down. Remember, the Jets are without Mason Taylor. He's looking that way, and he's going toward Mitchell, and he just throws it away. It'll be fourth down, and the Jets will settle for a field goal attempt. 41 years old. He's still one of the better kickers in the National Football League. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is right through the middle. And there he goes in motion. Goes to the outside, and he's got Myers, and Myers has a first down. On third down, Lawrence rolling the pocket, just throws it up for grabs, and it's caught inside the 20-yard line. Parker Washington somehow got open. I don't know how. That's Myers in motion. Lawrence, little hitch, throws it low. Pass is caught underneath to Tootin. Or excuse me, it's Allen. And Allen gets back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard plus. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good.
So if they don't have success, the Jags don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, because they got a guy that has a big leg. Cook, his pass is nearly intercepted. Was it? Yes, it was. Picked off on the near sideline by Brown. Lawrence with McDonald chasing him, steps up in the pocket. He'll run through the middle. He's got daylight. He makes one man miss and then falls forward close to the 32-yard line. And A.Z. Thomas on IR for the Jets. They found that out this week. That's a tough loss. The rookie was playing well. On second down, Lawrence to the right side. Lawrence passes complete. He's got Washington, and Washington's got a first down at the 20-yard line. On second down, it trips to the bottom. He's looking for Etienne, and Etienne with the diving grab. Touchdown, Jaguars.
There is so much good stuff. Watch Etienne. He was going in motion, sliding. That showed Lawrence it was man-to-man coverage. And as soon as Lawrence saw it was man-to-man coverage, Etienne against Quincy Williams, he knew exactly where he was going. There's always a reason. It doesn't look like the game or the moment is too big for him. That's the big thing for an undrafted rookie free agent.
Yeah, it doesn't look too fast, and he gets this one out quickly. And he's got a first down. They're averaging over 5 yards, the yards gained on third down. Can they get that here for a first down? It's deflected, and I believe it hit the turf. Nope, they're going to say it's a catch.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, it's Isaiah Williams. Play clock down under 5. Cook on third down. Uh-oh. And he's tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Dennis Gardick makes the tackle. That is the first sack of the day. Well, this will be a 51-yard field goal attempt for Nick Folk. Tough snap, handled well. Kick is on its way, and it is good. Boy, on first down, Lawrence throws, pass underneath, complete to his tight ends. It's Quentin Morris, and he's got a first down, gain of 13.
But it can't be this easy to just run first down play action and get 10-plus yards.
And particularly after last week when the Dolphins were able to do it so much with their tight ends. Off the play fake, Lawrence rolls the pocket. Pressure coming from the backside. Looking long. Pass is complete inside the 25-yard line to Brian Thomas. Who got it? Second down and goal. Middle of the field. Pass is complete. Etienne into the end zone. Touchdown. Jaguars. Second receiving touchdown of the day for Etienne.
And it's wide open. Goes out, comes back in. Nobody even near him.
He is coming with pressure. They are coming with pressure. He'll roll, and now he'll try to run, and he'll dive forward. He's shy of the first down. On first down, Lawrence to throw again. They keep their foot on the gas, and they go to Strange. That's his first catch of the day, but he's second down. They go back to Etienne, and Etienne with a quick burst inside the 5. He's got trips to the top. Thomas in motion. Lawrence looking that way. Lawrence to the back of the end zone, just overthrown. He might have been able to run it if he wanted to. Good snap, good hold, and Cam Little is true. 41-13.
I say buy in, Jags fans. Better to have loved and lost than never loved.
He's such a poet. Cook's pass is complete to Adonai Mitchell. Second down and 5. Little pitch play going to Davis. And Davis breaks free. He's inside the 15, the 10, 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Watch these two guys right here on the double team, Membu and Rucker. They get on Gardeck, then Rucker gets up to the next level on the linebacker. He eats up Oluwakin, and Davis does the rest. That is what the Jets need.
Brown is back deep to receive this one. So is Allen, and Allen's going to take it up across the 20. The 30, breaks outside, close to the 40. He's got a couple of men to beat, and he's not going to be able to beat him, but he gives the Jags great field position.
But to be able to throw the deep shots, the bombs to Brian Thomas Jr. is huge.
Well, they're going to throw it again. Etienne inside the 40, high stepping inside the 35, makes a man miss at the 33, along the sidelines, into the end zone. Stevens missed a tackle, but he wasn't alone. It's a 45-yard touchdown pass from Lawrence to Etienne.
Get a successful screen pass without the big guys. Look at Harrison right there, peels back gently on Quincy Williams and not get a penalty. Hainsey gets just enough downfield. Etienne does the rest. That is a showcase.
Third down and 15. Just got it off. I mean, the play clock was winding down. Cook is trying to roll the pocket. He thought about throwing on the run, and he spins out of bounds. I thought one of his great quotes when we asked him, can he see it? Can he now see a consistent vision? Here's Brown on the Jets sweep, and he fumbled the ball, and it's picked out of the air by the Jets. They force a turnover. The Jets have forced a turnover, and Malachi Moore will take it inside the 20-yard line.
But why are they snapping a ball with less than 10 seconds left? That makes no sense.
Off the play fake, Cook. Here comes the pressure. He lofts it to the back of the end zone. Intercepted. Ventrell Miller. On third down and 7. He'll be very close to a first down, about a half a yard away. Mullins says they got it, but Sherwood was there to make the tackle. Third down at 8. Clock will wind under 4 minutes to play. Cook to his left, pass complete. And he's got a first down.
I was, interested in because it felt like the knee soreness came out of nowhere.
Good catch on the outside by Davis. And then I'll move it up to the 42-yard line. Brady Cook changing the play. Cook to the far sideline. Pass is caught. That's Mechie.
Our boss, Ross Malloy, takes us for pickleball to show how good of a college Division I tennis player he was.
He was very good.
I mean, every team he was on won by a lot.
And Cook is picked off on the outside. Antonio Johnson went right on top of the receiver and picked this one off.
That is a dominant run by the Jags if your starting quarterback isn't on the field for 4 out of 5 games.
into the game for the moment for Hill. Back to the ground game. It's Henry.
To up their game and play much better in the last few games.
Jackson on 3rd and 7, and they get to him. Shoestring sack, and it's Murphy again. So what he did last week, those 2 costly picks, including the pick 6 that came on back-to-back throws. How quickly can he turn the page? He delivers a strike. First down completion to Mike Gesicki. On 1st and 20, Burrow trying to get some of it back. Looping pass, and he finds Chase. Lives, 2nd and 2. Burrow again working from the gun. Samaje Perine. It's going to be a first down run for Cincinnati. 11th play of the drive that began at their 20. Here they come. Burrow running for his life, and he is brought down.
Not very thrilled with what he sees on that tablet. But we're talking about 2 high-end competitors.
Jackson going down. Demetrius Knight for the rookie Knight. Top 5 among rookies in tackles entering this one today. Jackson on 3rd and 15. Little sidearm delivery, gets it to Ali. And they are going to be well short. And how about this start?
To Burrow's left, and then he continued to go in motion. And it looked like Baltimore was trying to time up the snap with his motion.
Chase Brown finds a crease in that defense. See where they will mark down the football. So
and he usually is able to find it.
Burrow on 3rd and 5. Pocket starts to tighten. Deflected, and it's picked. Intercepted. It's Marlon Humphrey. He'll return it. Boy, those 2 costly picks last week in their loss to Buffalo. High pass from Burrow, and it's Humphrey. Monster play for the Ravens defense.
Forces Joe Burrow to make a bad pass, and Marlon Humphrey makes him pay.
Jackson handing here to Mitchell, breaking free. Going to get inside Bengals territory.
For 217 yards, I would continue to feature both of these running backs all day against this defense.
Jackson protected, throws a dart, deflected. Was that picked? Waiting for the signal, and yes, it was. Cold, but this one was certainly catchable pass. Looked like it was dropped by Flowers.
Well, this is the National Football League. Just a great job of getting that separation at the top of the route. Ball was exactly where it had to be. Nothing wrong with that pass, and it just goes off the hands of Flowers, and Battle gets his 4th interception of the season.
He is onto the field now for the Ravens again, making his season debut, coming back from the torn Achilles. This is Burrow on 3rd and 9. Everyone covered down the field, goes underneath to the check. That's the tight end Sample. Question now for this Ravens offense. Can they get this pass game going? Play actions are right on cue. Arch looking for it. Jackson protected. Jackson's going to run for it. First down and more. First time seeing Jackson use his legs as he dances his way.
And he's 2nd in National Football League in yards per attempt in play action passing.
Boy, beautiful sidearm delivery. It's DeAndre Hopkins. Boy, they've been waiting for Hopkins to become a piece of this offense. Jordan Battle finally makes the tackle. Right now the Bengals showing 8 on the line of scrimmage. Little pre-snap look for Jackson. They come heavy. Jackson underneath. It's Ali. First down and a lot more. Ali in for the Ravens touchdown. Quick decision-making by Jackson. Definitive decision-making by Jackson. And it is Ali, the recipient, as he has his first touchdown of the season for Baltimore.
In an inconsistent lineup against those offenses, you're not going to be at your best.
Burrow throwing into the shadows, gets it to Chase for the completion.
Added to 1 and 5 on their 3rd downs.
Burrow goes to Brown out of the backfield. The dual threat back for this offense. So 3rd and 19. Burrow takes a snapshot of the defense. Ravens going to rush 4. Burrow protected, hard fake. Everyone covered down the field, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds. And now a flag. So a big moment here for Lamar Jackson. Baltimore's offense, 60-plus seconds, all 3 timeouts at their disposal. Jackson puts some air under it, and it is incomplete. Zay Flowers Well, he caught it. Flowers makes the catch. Officials actually put a few more seconds on the clock. 56 seconds, 2 timeouts left for the Ravens. Cincy giving chase, flags down. Jackson, potential free play. We'll check the marker here. So that breathes new life into this offense here. 2nd and 10, down to 40 seconds. Jackson feels the pocket starts to collapse. Another marker thrown. This is Ali, who had the 30-yard touchdown catch earlier. Bengals bring 4. Jackson towards the end zone, and it is caught. Flowers for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, surgical with that pass.
Look at this pocket. Jackson stares down the safety, gets it out. Flowers with the out and up, and just lays it in a beautiful, beautiful spot. Well done.
So
by the Ravens offense.
Zay Flowers' arch had the 26-yarder where he got lit up by Jordan Battle, and right here, 28 yards from Jackson to get the Ravens a 2-score lead that they so. He's missed on a couple of throws, including that INT off the deflection. Chase going to get the Cincinnati first down. The ultra prevent all the way down towards the end zone. 1 second, 2nd and 10. Burrow's going to try to take a shot here, and he's going to get buried again. Mike Green, and a fitting end to that half.
And they've really done a nice job in the run game of not allowing runs to pop over 10 yards.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow steps up in the pocket. Burrow completes. Chase, boy, hits him perfectly in stride, giving Chase a chance to make a big play. Ravens bring 4. Burrow up the seam towards the end zone, and incomplete. Off the fingertip of Gesicki. And Lamar Jackson and company take over on downs. Pitch play here. Henry has some running room. Henry, first down and more. Henry barrels his way into the 2nd and 3rd levels of the defense.
Roquan Smith did a great job of running with it, but they had a secure first down on that 4th.
And now Henry making it happen. Starting to lean on this Bengals defense. Jordan Battle.
You really get to play the game and dictate the game on your terms on offense.
Jackson feeling the heat. Back corner of the end zone. Nearly caught. Flowers unable to squeeze it. The reaction from Monken. Burrow again takes that snapshot of the Ravens defense. Baltimore bringing 4, protected as Burrow completes. That's the tight end, Tanner Hudson.
Right now in this game is for somebody else to be able to make a play in one-on-one coverage by themselves.
Burrow steps up in the pocket, looking, buying himself some time. He runs, and he's going to be short. I tell you what, any one of our camera operators would have been the last survivor on that.
Oh boy.
Look at Henry, busting one again. Boy, all that pent-up frustration after a little bit of a lethargic first half. He picks up 22 here.
Not a wise decision trying to tackle Derrick Henry in the open field from 10 yards deep.
Jackson goes play action, and he throws a dart. Flowers.
You told me he's a warrior, plain and simple.
And he's gritted his way through all season. Keaton Mitchell.
You know, if this was Super Mario, he'd be Super Mario without the star.
Okay, Lamar Jackson, boy, smothered there. So the Bengals get to him again. 3rd sack for Cincinnati. 3rd and 16. Bengals bringing only 3. Everyone covered. Jackson down again. Demetrius Knight. As Cincinnati begins here from their 13. Fake handoff to Brown. Brown on the check down from Burrow is going to wiggle his way across the 20, where he is brought down by Kyle Hamilton. One interception off the deflected pass in the first half. As the Ravens defense has had all the answers, and Burrow smothered again. Travis Jones.
They're forcing checkdowns, and this front is playing as good of a game as I've seen from them this season.
Jamar Chase going to make the catch here on a 2nd and 15. Nate Wiggins will be credited with the tackle. So they get 4th and 7.
Yeah, I got 0.
Burrow delivers, completes. Chase Trying to break free. Chase inside Ravens territory, trying to breathe some life into this Bengals offense. 8 catches, 114 yards. How much does he have left in the tank? Burrow evades, throws, and that is caught on a comebacker. It's Tinsley. Burrow on 2nd and 6, a little bit low. It's complete as Tanner Hudson's starting to get a little busy.
Lined up inside the numbers. So I would advise the Ravens to make sure you shade your safety to that side.
Can they adjust? Burrow working quickly over the middle. Gets it to Chase Brown.
So right now, Burrow in this offense has to take advantage of all those substitutions.
Ravens rush forward. Burrow completes over the middle. This is Chase. And Jamar Chase hits the century mark.
Burrow is not shy to throw it to anybody who is in one-on-one situation.
Burrow again kind of stumbles, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Van Noy. Then the handoff, it's Gilman. And Gilman is going to score as the Ravens look for the knockout punch. 95 yards. And so a 16-play Cincinnati drive ends in disaster.
Watch Van Noy as he engages the left guard, Fairchild, and then he can't get there fast enough to pick up Tavius Robinson. And Burrow doesn't realize that Van Noy, after he engages in that block, drops back into that passing window, tries to dump it off, and he is right there. And Gilman finishing off what I think has been a great day playing safety, takes the handoff and goes the distance.
And boy, were they singing Alohi Gilman's praises, the addition that he's been. So clock running down to the final 4 minutes. And the Ravens business-like knew they had to get here, get a win as Chase makes the catch here to keep
calls in that game, but I love how they've responded, and John Harbaugh really thought that they would respond well.
Chase for the division as they win it 24-0. Now for Archidini, our producer Jason Ross, our director Mark Grant, Spiro Dini saying so long from Cincinnati. Now bonus coverage as we get you to Ian Eagle and J.J. Watt in Foxborough.
Without running back Chris Rodriguez and tight end Zach Ertz, as Megan mentioned moments ago, 3rd down and 3. And the pass caught by McLaurin. 2nd down and 10 following the penalty. Mariota fires downfield, and the catch is made by Noah Brown in Giants territory.
According to interim defense coordinator Bolin, so let's see how he performs today.
3rd down and 20. Mariota keeps it, takes it inside the 30. From the right hash from 46. Rudy's kick is good.
11 TDs, only 3 interceptions. That is very impressive.
Here's Dart on 1st down, and it's caught in Commanders territory by Darius Slayton. From the 43, it's Tracy. Tyrone Tracy picks up a Giants 1st down.
If they can never continue to get that run game going and influence with the play action, it's going to be a dangerous offense.
3rd down and 6. Darts pass. So here's Younghoe Koo, 52-yard attempt, made it onto the blooper reel 2 weeks ago during the Giants' last game against New England, and this kick with a new holder. Giants punter today is wide to the left.
Turnover margin when we asked Dan Quinn.
From the Giants 47, Mariota with loads of time. Pass is caught by Deebo Samuel.
Unfortunately, that's how bad the Giants' rush defense has been this year.
Up the middle, all the way into the end zone on cue. Krosky Merritt, 16 yards.
All the way to their left, right? They're going to wash everyone down, and then you're going to see Krosky Merritt just go, and it's a sprint now, right? It's a race to the end zone. No one's going to stop him at that point. Goes untouched until he gets into the 5-yard line.
On first down from the 19-yard line, this is Wan'Dale Robinson up the sideline. 3rd down and 7 for Jackson Dart. Now this Giants offense, this one is too far for Darius Slayton. And now Mariota fires. First down, tight end John Bates takes it out to the 42-yard line.
Looks like Brandon Coleman is filling in for Laramie Tunsil at left tackle right now.
Here is Krosky Merritt again. Puts up a Commanders first down into Giants territory.
They never put a running back over there to chip or help out.
2nd and 10. Mariota swings it out. Taken down the sideline by McNichols. Having injury issues that we've discussed. 3rd down and 6. Mariota looking. Now he throws through the back of the end zone. So here's Moody, hit from 46 earlier. This a 39-yard attempt. And Moody's kick is good.
Again, a little bit better right now. I like what he's doing. He's challenging the Giants to be patient offensively.
Dart takes off, 2nd and 9, picks up a first and much more. Jackson Dart inside the 15 and finally brought down.
But you gotta hold those guys back, right? When they have that type of mindset.
Dart hands it off.
Yeah, let that guy run.
Tracy to the goal line. Touchdown.
Tracy is the running back. That's who you want running the football. And you can see why you want him running the football. Offensive line pushing down that Commanders front. Tyrone Tracy sees the hole, breaks it.
Second down and 18. And it's Abdul Carter who comes through to make the play. 3rd down and 22. They keep it on the ground.
He was frankly unstoppable, right? The way that we saw him play was just phenomenal.
Now in his 14th season.
There he goes again.
Dart taken down on cue. 3rd and 23 following the sack and the penalty. Dart
what a
Robinson.
play.
And he is met immediately by Bobby Wagner.
Congratulations.
Jalen Lane from the 37. There is a flag across midfield. Lane still going. Inside the 20, the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. But remember, there is a flag. So we'll check with the referee, Bill Vinovich.
And you talk about a change in momentum. It looked like it was all Giants to end this half, right? They had a big stop. They get the ball, one timeout. You're expecting they're going to drive the ball again. Instead, the Commanders defense shows up. They stop him, and then watch Jalen Lane. Look at his feet. Look at that speed. And look at him go for a touchdown.
Now 2nd and 10. Pass over the middle. It is complete. Darius Slayton to the Washington 41. 2nd down and 4. Dart throws out. It's picked off. Intercepted by Sainristil, who you just mentioned. Across midfield, inside the 40, the 30. And he is finally brought down by Jalen Hyatt.
He's all the way at the top. And I'm watching, and I can't figure out what Jackson Dart was looking at, right? Because, one, he steps up, it's late, and he throws it inside where Mikey was aligned, right? So he's aligned inside the whole time, so you got to work against his leverage. Doesn't do that. Throws it inside and leaves it for an easy interception for Mikey. That is a nice play. Looking like a wide receiver coming back to the football.
So here's Moody, 42-yard attempt. Missed the extra point moments ago. And this kick from 42 yards out is good.
Little mistakes. He's like, finish the play in front of you. He's very happy with the way Jackson Dart is playing, guys.
Thanks, Megan. Tyrone Tracy picks up a Giants first down out to the
34-yard line, gain of 11. Now Dart lobs one up, and it's the tight end Theo Johnson. Johnson takes it all the way to the Commanders
with some of those intermediate and deeper throws.
He's 9 of 19 today. Now 2nd and 10. Complete this time. And Wan'Dale Robinson inside the 20. Picks up a Giants first down.
The other receiver to the top of the screen.
Here's Dart looking. Fires to the end zone. It is caught. Tyrone Tracy, his 2nd touchdown today.
And here's Tyrone Tracy, and you're going to watch the wheel route that he runs on Bobby Wagner. And that is how you expose the 10-time Pro Bowler Bobby Wagner. He can use his legs.
Tunsil out once again. 3rd down and 3. Mariota's pass is incomplete.
Only Matthew Stafford and Josh Allen better than Jackson Dart.
First down for the Giants. On 4th down, Dart looking to throw. Backpedals. Nice touch for the first down to Bellinger.
Jackson Dart doing a nice job distributing.
From the Washington 35. That's 3 in a row to Bellinger.
Yeah, why not?
They keep it on the ground. Tracy is pulled down by Martin, gain of just 2. So now it would be a 51-yard attempt. From the right hash, placed down by Johnston, and Koo's kick is wide to the left. Commanders take over following the missed field goal. Excellent field position from the 41. As Mariota throws, it's Deebo Samuel in Giants territory. Picks up a Washington first down.
Want to get Terry McLaurin involved some more in this offense.
First down and 20.
Got him.
There's McLaurin. Inside the 10, stays on his feet, into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. 51 yards, Mariota to McLaurin.
To be back in this lineup because his route running and speed is second to none for the Commanders. Look at the way he turns around. Dane Belton breaks.
Former Jet, Seahawk. His father George was a running back for the Giants. As Dart finds his man downfield, it's Theo Johnson. Singletary in the backfield, Robinson in motion. It's Dart.
Why?
And he will not get there.
Jackson Dart now knows the coverage. Looks like he's going to go for Theo Johnson still.
On 4th down, Dart fires to the end zone. Might be on the outside looking in.
Both teams. And
pass complete to Deebo Samuel. And Samuel picks up another Commanders first down out to the 44-yard line. They're down at 12 as Mariota is spun around, taken down, ball comes loose. Brian Burns has it. And he's tackled by Deebo Samuel.
So he knows he's going down.
Dane Belton.
Oh, he just fumbled it. That is a fumble.
Dane Belton along with Abdul Carter, and then Burns with the recovery.
Burns, Johnny on the spot, gets the recovery. He's right here next to Jackson Dart, motioning out.
Here's Dart off the fake to Tracy.
My goodness. And he fumbled.
Ball came loose. Giants recover. Dart under pressure, throws, end zone, touchdown, Wan'Dale Robinson.
The Giants offense is down there. Let's see if Wan'Dale Robinson secures that catch. I do not see the ball moving around at all. That is most definitely a touchdown. We already talked about Noah Brown. He's out.
Fake to McNichols. And the pass is caught. It's the tight end, Ben Sinnott. That's his first catch today, his 5th of the season. From the Giants 39.
Fumble!
Nichols, ball came loose. Giants have it. It's recovered by Carter. And then he laterals it back. This is Paulson Adebo. He sends it back to Javon Holland. And Holland is finally upended inside the 30.
Krosky Mayer was hobbling on the sideline. He gets the football. Bam, nice tackle. Tyler Nubin, and I can't tell if McNichols was down before that ball comes out. Then we got lateral after lateral after lateral.
All turnovers are reviewed, and it certainly looked like he may have been down.
All right,
Let's
so
see.
Abdul Carter is trying to rip that ball out.
Oh,
ooh, that ball is out.
There's Dart, pulls it in on second down, takes off. And Jackson Dart has a Giants first down to the Washington 40. They need to get to the Washington 30 for a first down. Dart throws, it's incomplete. He was looking for Robinson. The 1998 through 2000 seasons. Dan Quinn returning close to home, Morristown, New Jersey native. His Commanders now 4-10. The Giants drop to 2-12 on the season.
Godric is playing the right tackle, and here we go. Pacheco the back with the penalty. 1st and 10. Mahomes to the air. Godric the block and a pass going off to the receiver, Rashee Rice.
Mahomes down from behind is able to get another sack.
Hunt the back. 3rd and 11. Moore the block. Up goes Mahomes, and that is caught. Kelsey. First down and more. Brought down by Mickens. Pacheco the back. Rice with a couple catches on the drive. 2nd down, 3. And it's Pacheco. Nice block in there by Suamataia. Mahomes 3 of 3 on the drive. Pacheco is the back. 1st and goal. Pacheco wrapped up, and Tui Pelotu is the one to meet him first. He's had a sack on this drive.
They've had an outstanding season.
Rashard Smith is the back. Mahomes to the air. 2nd goal. Chase drive, scores! Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes. It's a 12-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs have scored first.
Has in any other season as the starter. Watch here, he's going to get the protection up front, but then there's going to be an opening here, and he takes advantage of it. No sliding going on. You get that close to his team here the last part of the season.
Vidal on 1st and 10, squirts free past the 25 and brought down by Williams. Nice gain of 8 on 1st down. Vidal back in.
And last week against the Eagles, Herbert was sacked 7 times, so they want to protect him as well.
2nd and 7, Vidal chased by Karlaftis, cuts the corner, dives for the first down. Bolton with the stop. Pass midfield, gain of 7.
Well, and those are conversations with Greg Roman this week.
Hampton the back, 3rd and 1. First drive today for the Chargers. Hampton, and he'll knife his way and get the first down. Tranquil got him. Gain of 3 to the Kansas City 39.
So you want to get better spacing on that.
Vidal out of Troy, 2nd year back on the fly. 2nd and 10. Blocked by Salyer. That's a backpedaling catch down to the 31 by the veteran Keenan Allen. 64th catch of the year.
Mix as well with Mike Vrabel also, but it's what a job he's done down there.
Well said. 3rd and 2. Hampton looking for some room. Nothing there. Chiefs defense again stuffs him. Tranquil at the bottom. Tranquil
on 4th down here, taking the opportunity for the attempt.
It's a 49-yard field goal. Had the game winner against Philadelphia. Puts them on the board on a drive that began back at their 24. Patrick so far 4 of 4, moving up and incomplete at the 45. He was looking for Xavier Worthy. Vidal is the back. 3rd and 4. With a block over there by Hart. Down he goes at the 25. 3rd down and 7. Williams was just elevated off the practice squad today. Hunt is the back. Here goes Mahomes with the 3rd and 7. Tui Pelotu is chasing. Look at him change direction. Broke the tackle of Matt, but not Tui Pelotu, who brings him down. Hampton the back after the Kansas City punt. Hampton the call with the 1st and 10. Stuck on the play. grab where they're trying to bring him down hard. And who is there? They had Williams and others. Now thanks, 3rd down, 11. From the 20, the defense is putting their hold on it. Vidal is the back. Here comes the blitz by Edwards. Hit as he throws, intercepted. And picked off on the play, Gelati, the rookie. It's a thick pick inside the 20.
They were able to get after. Look at the number of bodies at the line. No one's blocking the edge. Herbert tries to step up and gets his arms hit. Looks like, who's that, Tranquil? Tranquil that gets the arm hit.
With a 1st and 10. Get the handoff here, Pacheco, and grabbed by Caldwell, and continues to dig his way inside the 12.
Cover and knock it away, and that's why this defense has been so good this season.
Pacheco the back, 3rd and goal. Mahomes to the air, got a block in there from Caliendo. He's hit, he throws, incomplete. Trying to cash in on that interception, but the Chargers hold him out of the end zone. 3 more on the board for the Chiefs, and 10-3 Kansas City. Justin Herbert over 3,000 passing yards this season. Each of the first 6 seasons, 2nd and 6. Here comes the rush. He dumps it off. Vidal with a block ahead. He got it from Bozeman, and he's up to the 44-yard line with some breathing space. Gadsden's on the move. And Herbert goes outside. Good-looking catch made. It's Allen with the coverage by Jalen Watson.
Of what was going on.
Big play now to the 43. Hampton the back. Here they come. Watson chasing Herbert. Got him! What a play! Sack back to the 49. In the secondary for the Chiefs. Hampton the back. 3rd and 16. Caught. It's Allen throwing backwards to Hampton. Diving shy. They get hardly anything on the play. Chiefs read it.
That skip. Keenan Allen's going to be lined up to the outside, comes in, hits him on a slant.
Which is one of the purposes you throw it backwards like this,
yes,
in case you have plays like that.
Yep. But a good job.
2-yard reception over to the near side. 3rd down and 4. Pacheco the back. They go to Rice, and he corkscrews for the 1st down.
To hit him, Mahomes wanted to throw, but it would have been ended up batted in the air, so he decided to tuck it and keep it.
2nd down and 7. And they go out here. Here comes Worthy. He'll dance and drive. And still will knock him out of bounds. Clock at 56 seconds. A catch and run to the 35. Pacheco, the running back. You circle Kelsey. Here goes Mahomes. He's looking deep and to the side with coverage and incomplete. Looking for Worthy. No penalty flag. St. Juice was there.
But you can understand why that was a no call, just because it was a little back and forth.
47-yard field goal is good, and the Chiefs are up by 10. Minimal wind, as we talked about. You just saw Dicker warming up. The running back is Vidal. And Herbert to the air. Here comes Jones, and the pass. Caught! Harris caught the ball at the 25 of the Chiefs. He is down.
McConkey had a punt return that he let go because he couldn't completely see it.
Vidal the back, 3rd and 3, Herbert. Here comes Karlaftis, and to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Grabbed on the play by Lambert Smith. His 2nd catch of the season, 1st career touchdown reception.
Even better, because he steps up in the pocket. Watch him as he secures it, gets both feet down. I guess we're going to have to take another look at this now. Let's see if he hangs on to the ball. It's coming loose.
But then grabbed.
I know. Let's see if it hits the ground, though. Nope, it looks like he keeps his hand underneath it.
Pantera's on the move. Johnston out with an injury, and they go underneath. And Keenan Allen swung around, runs out of bounds, ushered by Cook. Picks up 11 on 2nd down and 5. 2nd down 5, opening drive of the 2nd half. Matlock on the move, and play action by Herbert. Sets up. Here comes Karlaftis. There goes the ball. Caught inside the 5. What a grab made. Gadsden. Vidal the back. 3rd and goal for Herbert. 3-man rush. Herbert on the move. The punt fake. Almost lost it and got back just inside the line of scrimmage. Amenahu at the bottom of the pile. Dicker with a 23-yard field goal to tie it, and does. He was 5 of 5 Monday against the champion Eagles. Rice today with 5 catches. Hunt the back. 3rd and 10. Godric a block. Here comes Owe. Down goes Mahomes. It's a sack back at the 18. Salyer the block at the left tackle. Here comes the Pennell is chasing. There's the pass. He gets it off. Gadsden makes the catch in front of Tranquil. 3rd down, 11. They need the Kansas City 44. And right on the screws, but fumbled away by Harris. Is that a light ball? Williams will vacuum it in, and they blow it dead. 3rd down and 3 at the empty backfield right here. Hunt was wide, and the throw caught by Rice. Trilled, ball jarred free, incomplete. Rice is down.
And that's why they say their main focus is just trying to get the win and can't control the other stuff.
Salyer will block for Hampton, and Salyer's block opens the door, and Hampton down that sideline, whacked out of play by Tranquil.
For the Chargers, or for the Chiefs defense.
Herbert with the 3rd and 6, the pump fake, and grabbed! Jawadi got him again! Nice play inside, hit by Hicks, grabbed by Jawadi.
And bring down Herbert.
49-yard field goal for the lead. Dicker, perfect. 16-13 Chargers. They've scored 13 for Mahomes. Away the block. Mahomes up the middle. Grabbed on the play. 44-yard line. Kelsey with another catch. 3rd today. From their own 44, Pacheco is back there. Humphrey with the block. Mahomes. To rest. Sacked. Brought down. It's 3rd and 16 for Kansas City. They'll bring a 4-man rush. And Mahomes. Pole with the block. The pass. Caught downfield. Grabbed on the play. Thornton will dance and dive. Flags all over the field. 3 of them. Away a block, and here goes Patrick Mahomes, and he's got his receiver at the 30. Another big hit. Thornton grabbed it. Appreciate it, Gene. Thank you. Hunt the back. 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs. Pole with the block, and here's the pass, and it was picked off. Henley got the ball. Dan Henley will take it the other way. Have they blown it dead? They have it the 1. He was down. Another interception. The second. For the first time today, Henley, his 2nd pick of the season. And it is a big one, stopping the Chiefs.
That's as good a catch as you'll see from any receiver in this league. We've seen a couple today, but Henley making an incredible catch to get the interception and give the Chargers the ball.
Have you heard the story that's about a guy who lives in a bank that is really close by? The Capital One Cafe is his home, no doubt, where customers bank and get their cash out. There's no fees or minimum, so your money stays. Most cafes are open.
The Texans and the Bills are all winning right now. An interception inside the 5 of Mahomes. Herbert 1st and 10. Gadsden the catch. Hit at the 14. Grabbed there by Cook. Makes the stop, but a 14-yard catch. It's 3rd and long at 2. Short 3. Hart the block. Outside. Gadsden. 1st down and more. Works the sideline. Another good throw by Herbert.
Found ways to win football games over the years, and all of the injuries and all of the things that have mounted. And
2nd and 10 on the screws right there. Big time catch as Harris got it. And it was 3rd and 2. Matlock in motion. With a run here, Hampton 1st down. Got tripped up by Karlaftis, stumbles ahead, got to the 47, another 1st down. And this is the response by the Chargers. 3rd and 7 at the 4. Karlaftis got him, down, throws, incomplete. Incomplete to Disley.
They're saying it's incomplete.
With a 1st and 10, Hunt is the back. And a quick throw, and Kelsey up the middle. Got the 1st down, gain of 11. Brought down by James, and put him at the 19. Worthy on the move. Hunt the back. Mahomes to the air. There's a block by Caliendo. They go outside with the catch. The fleet-footed Worthy over there. Belted on the play by Jackson. Gets out to the 27. Picks up 9. 2nd and 1. On this drive with 3.5 to go and a 1st and 10 by Mahomes. To the air again and to Kelsey again and another 1st down as he's brought down by Ty. He only had 2 in the first 7. Second down 10, outside to Rice. Kelsey a block that uncorks him inside the 50. Herbert a 16-yard touchdown pass, 1st and 10. Here comes the drive here by hand. The throw by Mahomes, incomplete. Flag thrown, looking for.
Mahomes is down. Mahomes
Smith-Schuster, he sure is.
Timeout for injury.
Watching it again, hit by hand.
Watch as he goes to the ground. It looks like that. Oh, the left knee.
Yep, you saw it.
You saw almost like it
popped.
It almost hyperextends, like it straightens out as it hits into the ground. Watch this next step, the left knee right here.
In a season which has been incredibly disappointing, 6-7 coming in, currently 10th. Buffalo has won. If Jacksonville and Houston, the career numbers for Gardner Minshew, and to the air. It's off to Kelsey, 3rd catch on this drive, plowing his way as he gets to the 46. For the kicker, Harrison Butker. Minshew, and grabbed on the far side, grabbed by Kelsey, and a timeout taken to the 34. And Pacheco remains the back, and Minshew to the air. And deep, and intercepted! It's picked off! Derwin James gets it.
On the inside of Travis Kelsey on a corner route, able to get his head around and come up with the interception to seal the win for the Chargers and seal the fate of the Chiefs this season.
First time in 11 seasons the Chiefs will not be in the playoffs. Games, and they lost their starting quarterback as well to a knee, Herbert. And what about the Chargers? 3rd consecutive win. They're 6th in 7 games. They go to 10-4 and 4-2 on the road. What a win in tough conditions.
Settle in and get the whole offense settled down.
And first play from scrimmage is a run. And it's Stevenson with a strong one going up the middle. Motion man is Diggs, the former Bill. May up top. Extending out, wow, and tremendous grab. What a catch by Booty.
The touch is just incredible.
And number 1 in the NFL completion percentage, 71.5%. The ground game to Stevenson. He cuts it to the outside. He breaks a tackle, and he walks the tightrope. Shotgun for May. Oh, it's an option, and May cuts to the outside for the touchdown. Fantastic opening statement for the Pats.
This is just a great job by the Patriots on the play design. You have Hunter Henry coming to lead the way. Drake May pulls it. Gets a great block from Kayshon Boutte as well to spring him. And Drake May makes one guy miss, heads to the end zone.
5 defensive backs here for New England. Allen from the gun rushes on. Allen steps up, and Allen is going to get dumped. Back at the 12. Jack Gibbons. New CBS Wednesday. Breaking away is Drake May, and he turns it into a huge gain. May, who's been under center this season, 24% of the snaps. Oh, they're going back into the bag of tricks. The throw to May, the toss to a wide open receiver, and it's caught by Hollins. He's been used to playing from the gun. Handoff, Henderson. He got tackled down low by Poyer, who helped save a touchdown, but that's a 5-yard gain and a first down. And he's really stepped forward in his 2nd year out of Utah. Shotgun, May. He's going to run. Second score of the day. Drake May on the ground for the touchdown.
Everybody protecting the middle of the field, and Drake May just takes it right up the B gap between the guard and the tackle into the end zone. Right here, you're going to see just a huge lane open up, and he takes full advantage and considers dunking it over the goalpost.
19 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Ty Johnson in the backfield. Johnson gets the call, turns the corner, and he works his way to the sideline. Landry to have a little more freedom. You have to be relentless against Allen. Quick hitter to the outside, caught by Shakir. He maneuvers, but well short of the first down.
Man, that's a great way to put it, Evan.
Handoff, Henderson. Big hole, and Henderson fires right through it for a first down. And they're trying to win the division today here against the Bills. May steps up, fires it downfield. Terrific hands by Hollins. First down, Patriots. He snagged it for 18. You do, or? Oh, I do.
You walked in with no shirt today.
That's true. Henderson! He's going the distance! And he's gone! It's all cooking for New England. 52 yards for the Rook.
The double team is going to be phenomenal up top from the right tackle and the extra O-lineman. They are just going to push Bosa out of the way and clear a path. This touchdown is on the Patriots offensive line for clearing the way. And then once he breaks through that initial fence.
Second down and 11 here for Buffalo. Josh Allen is 3 of 5 for 10 yards. Give it to Cook. Cook breaks a tackle and then dishes out some punishment. Third down and 5. Allen, he's got the highest third down completion percentage in the NFL, and he connects with Dawson Knox. Motion man Shakir. Allen will throw. Catch made by Cook, and he waltzes in for the touchdown. Bills needed it, and they deliver.
Almost too easy for Josh Allen and James Cook as he just pitches it out there. You're going to see some confusion here. You're going to have him going over here, and then you've got Ellis, who's man-to-man trying to get over the top, but it's too late. And Josh Allen recognizes McDermott. It's just a little too close for him to use his time out there, potentially help the Patriots.
Stevenson is in there. May, step, throw. Wide open. The tight end, Hunter Henry.
Now a timeout.
32 seconds on the clock. May steps up, and May's going to run again. He's been highly effective on the ground.
And got out of bounds.
Drake May just doing whatever his team needs. It's a running play. Stevenson. And the clock never moved.
The clock did not move.
The clock was stuck at 6 seconds. 36-yard field goal. Borregales. So situational football. 2-game lead in the division over the Bills. Borregales kicks it off. It's a deep one. Ray Davis is going to take it out of the end zone, 1.5 yards deep. Davis has the hole. Davis accelerating and caught from behind as he crossed the 45.
Exactly. Patriots defense has been phenomenal, bottling him up. Let's see if they can do it again.
It's almost hard to believe. Josh Allen had just 35 passing yards in the first half. Handoff to Cook. And he slashes for a first down. 11-yard gain. It's correct. And he's learned that through the years. And he's going to do it right here. Josh Allen, cut to the outside. And those long strides for Allen takes him out of bounds. Second and goal. Allen faked the handoff, the roll and toss. Open man, Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
He's able to slip out. You can see the defenders trying to figure out, is it run, is it pass? And by the time they figure out it's a pass and Knox is in the open, it is too late. He has the leverage. Josh Allen finds him.
7. After they just scored the touchdown. May in the pocket, and he's sacked back at the 19. Couldn't break away from Milano. They have run the ball on 49% of their play, second in the NFL behind Seattle. Allen's pass is caught for a first down. Along the sideline to Joshua Palmer. Motion man Shakir. Play fake, Allen throws, and it's on the money to Jackson Hawes. They like to use the tight ends, and they like Hawes. Yeah, big change. Only 76 yards in the first half. They've already topped this in the third. Allen, sidearm, caught by Davis.
And Davis loops to the outside for extra yards. Out of bounds inside the 20. Working against Marcus Jones for 13 yards. And it gives them a 1st and goal. Just the 2nd penalty of the day against New England. Allen tosses it. It's caught in traffic. Short of the goal line by Dalton Kincaid. But he secures it at the 2. 3rd and goal. Handoff. Cook trying to extend it. He got right to the goal line. And now what do you do on a 4th and goal?
Jalen Hawkins with the final hit.
They're going to stay with this alignment. And all of a sudden, they're in a 3-point game. Shotgun for May. The quick toss to the flat. Stevenson breaks a tackle and then works the sideline. They load it up. Play clock down to 1. May in the pocket. The toss is perfect to Diggs. 1st down, New England into Buffalo territory. 3rd and 25 with 1:39 to go in the 3rd. May. Deep ball, taking a shot downfield. What an effort by White.
It's a punt.
Tre'Davious White with the pick.
Is it pressure?
It's 3rd and 7. Allen. A rocket downfield, and it's complete as he hits Dalton Kincaid for the 1st down. Producer Ken Mack, director Suzanne Smith. Fake the handoff. Allen steps up. Allen is going to run. Sliding down short of the 45. Christian Ellis was there. Tight formation. Allen's going to do it. And he drives for the 1st down and then some. They need to get to the 42. From the gun. Deep drop. Allen hooks a pass. And it's a battle with a flag down. Shakir and Marcus. Allen steps up. He's got room in front of him. Pulls the trigger. End zone. Touchdown. A bullet. Josh Allen to Dawson Knox. Buffalo takes the lead.
Watch this. I want you to see. This is called the picket fence defense. The Patriots are going to have all of their guys playing zone inside the 5-yard line and in the first couple yards of the goal line. Knox is going to find his way into an open spot in the zone, and Josh Allen is going to hit him there. People, anybody who wants to say weak schedule, anybody who wants to say anything about them, these are the types of drives that they can show everyone.
Henderson bounces away, and Henderson is off to the races.
Look at May.
Does he have another one in him?
May sprung him.
He does. Touchdown. Goodbye, Travion Henderson.
Drake May leading the way. If you want a reason to believe in your team, if you want a reason to believe in your quarterback, if you want to follow somebody in the battle, you follow a guy who's going to sprint 50 yards down the field.
A lot of time left. 9:42 on the clock. Allen looks one way, goes the other to Ty Johnson. Johnson continues to contribute in a big way for this Buffalo team. That's shotgun. Allen, step and throw. Underneath pass caught by Shakir. He's got tremendous body control. He catches, he celebrates with his teammates. Handoff to Cook, dancing, and Cook accelerating.
It's a football thing.
2nd and 1.
Love being called a signal.
On a give, Cook slices through, and he takes it in for the touchdown. A silencer from Cook.
The right guard who punches and comes up to the 2nd level. It's all about blocking the 2nd level, and then Cook can handle the 3rd level on his own.
Now, how the Bills have turned this around to take a 35-31 lead. 3rd and 12. May delivers, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry. That's who May was trying to hit. If they get a 1st down, they could take another 2 minutes off the clock. Swing pass for Johnson. Fighting through traffic. He's not going to get there. Carlton Davis leading the charge for New England.
Put the ball in his hands, 4th and 5.
On 4th down. May steps up. May buys time. It's deflected. Incomplete. And they turned it over on downs. Joey Bosa gets a piece. So many options here for Buffalo. They need 3 yards. Hand it. Johnson, he slips through for the first down.
At minimum, we want to make them sweat for that a little bit longer.
A sensational come from behind victory. The Patriots were trying to win the division here today. The Bills say, not so fast. Buffalo 35, New England 31.
Now fully healthy, that gives them a real attack with the running backs.
Yeah, the carries 2 weeks ago before the bye were basically 50-50. It's Dowdle out of the backfield, and he'll be about a yard short of the line. The motion, Sanders, the tight end. Young peels away. Bryce Young showing the legs. Oh, a little stagger step to the 42. Second and 6. Rush of 4 for New Orleans. Young to the sideline, and a tough toe tap for a first down for Jalen Coker. Motion Coker. There's that run you're talking about, and Hubbard extending for the first down. Davis the tackle, but it's exactly what they like to do. Bryson Tremaine is on the field as well, the big receiver out of Stanford. The motion Tremble. Hand it for Dowdle, changing direction, trying to break down the door. Rico Dowdle is in, touchdown. What a drive for Carolina, trying to seize control of the NFC South.
And getting out and using his legs to make plays.
See him quick to the line. They love doing that. This is over the middle, and a first down to the tight end, Juwan Johnson.
Great observation there by Juwan Johnson to know that he was hot.
Chuck finding Neal, who has to hang on to it. Nearly got crowbarred out of his hand by Trevin Wallace. And there's movement at the line. That's going to be a false start against the Saints.
100%. And this offensive line for the Panthers took offense to the fact that they got shut down in the first matchup. And you can see how much energy they're playing with right now.
Second down. And Young, serves it up Dan Quisenberry style for Tommy Tremble. He went underneath a little sidewinder.
If you don't have
to. Riley backing off at the corner spot. It's Chuba Hubbard. He gets a bunch of it back down to the 40. Third down at 13 for Shuck. Out of empty. He pats it a couple times and throws down the field. Oh, what a strike in front of Smith Wade to Devon Vele. To bring up bad memories for Saints fans. Neal back in, Shuck play action. They try to climb the pocket and get dragged down from behind. Trevis Gibson grabbed him and yanked him down. It's been for the year about 1 in every 10 plays run pass option. It's grown with Shuck in there. He'll pat the ball and he'll throw it, and he's got Vele again, who has the first down, even though he gave some ground back. J.C. Horn with the tackle.
I don't think he did, so the call is correct, even though it might not look like it to the naked eye.
Second down for Shuck. He'll throw it downfield. Oh, what a grab by Vele! To the top of the mountain.
He does everything, the dirty work and even the spectacular catches.
Feed Neal. Inside the 20. Taysom Hill in the game in the slot at the top of your screen. Shuck looking that direction, and he threw it behind Johnson, who caught it to himself. That is a ridiculous catch. First and goal inside the 5. They're 2 for 7 this year. Neal hunting the end zone, touchdown.
I want you guys to watch these interior offensive linemen and the right tackle. Watch them run. Look at the big fellas get out in front, put the train on the tracks, and allow Devin Neal to find a hole, put his head down, and drive his way into the end zone.
And the key block on the outside right there is Taysom Hill, who got involved. Now he's the slot guy over there. Young steps up away from Chase Young and throws downfield. He's got a catch for the first down all the way across the 45 to Jalen Coker. Carolina has been outstanding on fourth down this year. It won him the game against the Rams. Pressure coming. Young breaks free. Young on the throw across the middle. He's got it to McMillan. Tataroa McMillan grazing free and spinning down to the 21. On a 3rd and 11. Young with time. He'll throw for McMillan. It's incomplete. Riley on the coverage. Raked it away, and it's 4th down.
Took over the starting job and hasn't looked back since.
4th round pick in New Orleans. Fitzgerald sails that one in a bit of a draw. Gets it through. Kool-Aid McKinstry trying to talk to his back line of the defense as the snap came. This is a ball way downfield, and there for Lee Gett, who gets up and runs. It's a 1st down and more. Warner showing pressure. He'll back off. Pressure from the backside. Swing it out for Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard changing direction. What a jagged cut for a 1st down. Outstanding effort for Hubbard.
Puts them behind the chains here. 2nd and 21. This is a run or screen down.
They just got it off. Very loud crowd right now. Young launching near side. He drops it in for Coker. What a rainbow!
You're going to see Coker run up on his toes, get outside, save some space on the sideline for the quarterback. And Bryce Young finds the Wi-Fi connection and airdrops a beauty in there to Jalen Coker for a touchdown.
He wasn't open when Bryce Young threw that ball.
Talk about anticipation. Beats the safety with the...
Tipton in motion. Give it that way. He loses the ball. It's sprung free. Down on the ground and picked up by New Orleans and Raidens. Derek Brown said he's grown so much the past couple of years. Roseboom thought he had a turnover. Instead, they're going to have to play another set of downs. Both of them in there together. They'll motion out Taysom Hill and fake it that direction. They wanted the pump and go. Shuck has to scramble in emergency mode. He's across the 40. Shuck on the roll. Tipton's way. Oh, a sidewinder this way. Everybody's throwing sliders. Bailey this time.
The age isn't the issue. It's you want to continue to see the growth. And I've seen the growth so far this year.
Chuck tried to step up, and he's yanked down. Brown was in there. Scorton as well. Motion Estime. Shuck got to get 14. He's engulfed, and he is sacked again. Scorton went high. Wanham was first low, and the Panthers have back-to-back sacks.
There is just sitting there kind of as a spy to cap off the defense. Just a great job there from the Panthers defense.
Former Gaelic football player Charlie Smith drills the field goal. It's a one-score game again. Bryce Young and Carolina have it next, who only has one catch. He's in that bunch formation. Horn in motion. Here comes Young. Bryce Young to throw. He's got it to Horn, and he's very close to the line to gain. It looks like they're going to give it to him. McMillan down there with McKinstry. Chase Young got a great jump. Bryce Young on the spin. There's a marker in on the jump by Chase Young, and it's a 1st down for Bryce Young. Anyway, as he says, right into your living room. Dowdle and Hubbard both in there. It'll be Chuba Hubbard to lean. I don't know. He's short. It looked like he lost half a yard, and he did. Taysom Hill in motion. 1st down, New Orleans. From the 40. Play action. Nice pickup by Hull. Shuck has a lane, and he is wrangled by Wanham. Last division title 10 years ago for Carolina. They would close in with a win. Shuck down the middle. He's got it there for a 1st down and more. Kevin Austin Jr. Saw that with Denver last year. He had 17. 2nd down play action. Shuck on the go. Got the throw to the 33 or so for Johnson. He's very close to the line to gain.
Some version of zone.
4th and 1, they're going to throw. Shuck trying to run for it now. He leans. There is a marker in. He's going to be short according to the spot right now. Coker motions next to him. Bryce Young in a big spot. 3rd and 5. His throw is caught by McMillan, but well short. Demario Davis, tackle number 1,501. Collarbone, leg injuries in college. Back up for a while. He ends up at Louisville and balls. He's got Austin here with Bailey out. Austin clanging across the 30 with Trayvon Merrick. Another spike down. 1st down, New Orleans.
Yeah, right now, Tyler Shuck is seeming to be in flow state a little bit throwing the football.
Seeing the picture down the middle, he's got Olave this time. Another first down for the Saints.
Something I'm more than sure he appreciates.
Absolutely. Shuck with time again. He'll sling it far side. He's got Olave again. Look who's awoken. Chris Olave.
It's really good to have him making plays on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Shuck again. Olave again. Inside the 20. Make it, take it for Olave right now.
You got one-on-one with J.C. Horn up top.
On third down, Shuck goes that way. Olave, touchdown!
Chris Olave out, and he's going to run a one-on-one route on a slant. Bang 8 style. Shuck makes sure he takes his eyes away. J.C. Horn.
Pressure shown, four-man rush. They get there, Young bails. Bryce Young in the move to the 40. Off that Young run on first down. Bryce Young fading back, hit by Chase Young first. Down he goes. Warner creeping up to the line for New Orleans. He'll back off. Four-man rush. Bryce Young scrambling again. Chase Young got him by the legs.
Here, you don't want to give the ball back to the Panthers when they know they're so far deep in your own territory.
Shuck for Estime on a screen. Estime with room. Estime across the 25, spiked down at the 29.
For that timeout because they're getting back to the line of scrimmage to run another play. Smart move.
There's another check down, and he's got it away for Estime, who's down just short of the line to gain. You got to go now. And they are going to use that timeout.
So let's see if Kellen Moore draws up a nice play here for Juwan Johnson.
Olave, first down.
They have to get this ball out of bounds going forward so the clock stops.
It's a run straight ahead into a slide, and a marker's going to come in. It's a personal foul on the slide from Shuck. Sarah Cusack was talking about just threw his body into this for New Orleans.
Defense number 22. This is a 15-yard penalty to force them into the run with an automatic first down.
What a call!
Holy guacamole. Sensational call by Kellen Moore, going with the quarterback draw with no one in the middle of the field. Surprises the defense. You could tell they were just trying to get 5 to 7 extra to get back up, spike it, and then get the field goal unit out there. And it just completely shocked.
Charlie Smith from 47. It's on the way. It is good. There is a marker down. There's a flag down for now. The conquering hero of Ireland has given New Orleans the lead.
Offside. Defense number 26. That penalty's declined. The field goal is good.
You can see Charlie Smith. You want to talk about putting it down the middle. He left no doubt here in the Superdome. And the Saints just keep on marching.
Bryce Young, one chance to dance. He'll throw it for Coker first. On the pitch back, it's on the ground, it's rolling around, nobody's on it, and now the pile leads to a Saints upset. New Orleans wins for the second time against Carolina.
Going to get a lot of one-on-one matchups outside just based on the way this defense is going to have to play them.
Purdy with some pressure. He finds big George Kittle. And Kittle takes it down to the 30 with back-to-back first down chain-moving grabs. Second-year guard out of Kansas. Third down and medium. Purdy over the middle, past the sticks. First down to Demarcus Robinson. Another long San Francisco drive. The 12th play of this series coming. Purdy. Punts and throws, and it is caught for the touchdown by Jennings.
So as you watch Kevin Winston Jr. right here, he's their nickel on Juwan Jennings. You know, Purdy has enough time here. Nice job by the offensive line just to give Jennings a chance to run this somewhat of a double move. And again, I wouldn't say he's the fastest guy, but he is slippery and he's nifty and he can make guys miss.
There's Pollard coming off that great game. And Tony Pollard, who has seen San Francisco 4 times prior in his career, including a couple of games in the playoffs.
Even more impressed just how injury-ridden this San Francisco team has been to still be 9-4 and in a position to make a run.
Nice find by Ward. There's his rookie receiver, Alec Iomanner, who had a touchdown last week.
And both handing the ball off, but also executing the play-action game.
So now with a fresh set of downs, you can go to Pollard with that stretch play to the edge, and it's a great run for Tony Pollard. Slip through past the sticks and plenty more.
And they're here at 2nd and 5. That's good football.
Now that opens up the playbook a little bit, and Spears picks up a first down. He takes it down to the 5-yard line. Niners back out of the pressure. Ward looking for a window, dumps it off. A lot of room to cover for Spears, and he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage.
Just keeping the ball in front of you, speed and close to make the tackle.
So Joey Sly, who's been...
That kind of hesitates linebackers and gives those opportunities to throw crossing routes.
Purdy trying to buy some time. Up to the line, throws downfield, and connects with Demarcus Robinson for a big gain. More than 80% of the snaps this year. Here's Kittle, and he bangs through the Kendall Brooks attempted tackle and takes it all the way down inside the 10.
And how good a player he's becoming. Of course, Jeffrey Simmons, Cedric Gray, the run stopper.
Can they do it again, or is it McCaffrey? It's McCaffrey. Got a penalty marker thrown on the play as well as CMC takes it in.
And Jeffrey Simmons and Sweat are over on this side, so what are they going to do? They're just going to run to the other side. Good job by this Niners front. Creating a defense that has some versatility.
First touch of the season for the rookie out of Michigan. Kalel Mullings moves the chains. So it's 1st and 15 after the helm penalty. It's Ward, screen, underneath. And a nice catch and run for Chigo Okonkwo, and he picks up the first down. Their leading receiver from the tight end spot.
They get out in front. We got tempo offense here.
Right back to Okonkwo, who breaks 2 tackles and takes it for a first down. Empty set for Ward. He's got time, got a man downfield. It's caught by Helm, who fumbled the ball momentarily, but seemingly held on and broke the plane for a touchdown.
It was really an excellent route combination here. Van Jefferson runs a post to clear it out. And Helm, you see a lot of teams doing this, especially when they need a chunk, is they run what looks like this 7 route or a corner route, kind of getting behind it.
Purdy floats it past the sticks. Pearsall makes the catch. He got grabbed past the marker by Kyer Elam 2 weeks from now. 3rd down and 3. Purdy keeps it. Purdy trying to scramble for the first down. He does. Niners are 6 of 6 on 3rd down. Purdy, out route, Pearsall, first down. They're 7 of 7. Harris is back in the game. He makes the tackle, but a 10-yard pickup to move the chains. Purdy steps up, delivers into a tight window. It is bobbled and dropped. Jawan Jennings could not hold on as Amani Hooker came in trying to take it away.
Having to play out of necessity, really doing a nice job to get off the field here.
Eddie Piñeiro's back after missing a couple of games.
We'll get those grabs.
And now 1st and 10 for Ward. Sideline catch made. D. Winters pushes Chig Okonkwo out. That keeps the clock stopped.
We're getting another snap of man here. I mean, they're certainly trying to keep him out of field goal range.
And Spears is trying to get them there. He gets the first down to the 40. Tennessee still has 2 timeouts.
Get some yardage for your field goal kicker to make this a more high percentage throw. Niners are done playing man-to-man. They're just going to play zone.
Here's DK, so he slides down, gets to about the 32.
Brian Robinson Jr. getting a lot more opportunities, as have these receivers.
Slide from 50, and this really makes that incompletion to Jefferson sting a little more.
Full catches for Kittle. In motion, McCaffrey. He's the motion man who gets the catch, and he breaks another tackle.
Of course, you miss a tackle in space on Christian McCaffrey, you're in trouble.
It ends up being a 14-yard gain. Purdy sets up, deep shot down the middle. He's got Pearsall down inside the 15.
And I think a lot of it's just a confidence thing. And so coming into this game, you just felt like they really wanted to get him going.
Purdy scrambling, throwing, end zone. Jennings, he is in again.
So this game doesn't get away from you.
Quick sling, DK trying to set up a screen. Stout got there. And had Brock Purdy gotten hurt in 2022 before the playoffs, maybe Phillip Rivers would have been a 49er. Instead, Purdy has churned out an excellent run, and it's been a big day for Ricky Pearsall, making a 14-yard catch.
For these motion landmarks and how to set these lanes up and get the ball out of his hands on time.
Off play action. Purdy. Nice job stepping up. Nothing downfield. So he ends up running for it. Stays in bounds. Little pump fake and steps out of bounds. Because we were talking about your running ability.
He might have eclipsed my
22-yarder.
My 22-yard career long.
And now here's number 23 with a run for San Francisco. That looked pretty fresh. Now it's Robinson, first down for San Francisco. Now the 10th play of this drive, another double-digit play drive. Play action Purdy under some heat, gets rid of it, and here comes Kittle. And George Kittle pounding through some tacklers for a first down.
The wealth to all these other playmakers, and they've got these receivers going today. And
now Juszczyk gets going for the first touch of his day. First down. Trying to find a little bit more of a happy medium. They'll run it with McCaffrey. Ooh, that ball was a little loose at the end, but he held on to it to get inside the 5. Purdy maneuvering, jumps, throws, touchdown! It's Kittle! And it's a rout in Santa Clara.
And here's George Kittle here, and it looks like he's running a corner route, and I'm not sure if this was an intentional adjustment. Sometimes, if you're not going to win on the corner route, you can retrace. But even more impressive to that, watch Brock Purdy here. This is what the short guys have to do sometimes.
Mustafa had one earlier in this game that he couldn't hold on to. Setting up the screen on third down and long, and Okonkwo gets wrapped up. Good pursuit by Renardo Green.
And that's something that Tennessee is needing to build. They hire a new general manager who's brought in kind of a renewed mindset.
Simmons got his hand on that ball. Now they're going to let it play out. It's grabbed and taken the other way by Kaiir Elam. It would have been fourth down had it been ruled an incompletion, and it likely would have been a punt. Instead, because of the fumble, Cam Ward gets the ball to plus 45 and takes a deep shot downfield, and it is held on to by Van Jefferson at the 1.
Been really impressed with Pollard and just this offensive front and the way that they've been able to run the football. I feel like they've done it a number of different ways. In this case, it was a gap scheme, and you're just running right through the gut of the defense. But whether it's been outside...
Simmons is in. He's got a touchdown in his career. He was out there. Cam Ward on the scramble. Throwback Simmons! His second career touchdown!
They're like, hey, big fella, you caused the fumble, so you know what? We're going to try to give you some love here. But this is a little bit unconventional.
What did you say earlier? You got to be friendly to the quarterback.
That's right.
Using McCaffrey in motion. Deep down the middle, and a connection. It's Jawan Jennings who's had a big day, and suddenly San Francisco is right back to the 40 in plus territory. The field goal will be huge to make it a 3-possession game. Looking for yardage, it's Kittle, and that's going to get him into a much more manageable field goal spot, assuming they want to kick right here. Pinheiro with a flag thrown. The kick is no good. We'll check the marker.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 98.
Wow.
That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That is a huge mistake from Titans. We'll see a run play from McCaffrey here. So Niners are playing for the field goal to make it a 3-possession game. And it is indeed a 3-possession game, up 17. Understandable, KP. You were just talking about the play, and that was a hard impact with the ground. Jefferson sacrificed his body to help set up that Simmons touchdown. Best run of the day for Tony Pollard, takes it into San Francisco territory. I've seen Tennessee. He was very complimentary of what he's seen from Cam Ward so far. There's Spears along the edge. He's got the first down run. Into the red zone goes Tennessee. Okonkwo still seeking his first touchdown this season. It'll be a handoff for Pollard, and he rumbles in for the touchdown. With 5.5 to go, makes it a 2-possession game.
Been really impressed with Pollard and just this offensive front and the way that they've been able to run the football. I feel like they've done it a number of different ways. In this case, it was a gap scheme, and you're just running right through the gut of the defense. But whether it's been outside...
As does a first down conversion in San Francisco's favor. Purdy looking for Pearsall, who hit the deck and still somehow made the catch. Tennessee had to use its second timeout with 4:34 left. That's how big that play is by Pearsall. Purdy had a chance on the near side of the field. Instead, he's going to work back and find a man in Kendrick Bourne.
You're trying to win tough games. You can't make those mistakes.
There's Bourne on the screen. Gets wrapped up by Brooks. Carissa Thompson, plenty going on today, my friend.
Ooh, busy.
They would have won 7 in a row against some really good NFC teams that more than likely they could be facing in the playoffs as well.
46 seconds left here. DK. He gets tackled. 4th down coming up. Stout on the play. Noah Hanstead, our operations manager. Just a fraction of the incredible women and men who make this possible. There's the rookie Helm. First down. That'll take us to the end of the game. Tennessee will drop one. Get a little chippy at the end. Brock Purdy with his 4th straight win. And the Niners get their 10th victory of the season. For Drew Brees, Christina Pink, the wonderful women and men of our Fox Sports crew, Adam Amin sings So Long from the Bay Area.
On second down, they run it with Taylor again, and Taylor across the 35, and he picks up a Colts first down. Drake Thomas. 3rd and 7, quick pass. It's Michael Pittman using blocks, and Pittman squeaks through for a first down. 3rd and 10. Rivers standing in there, fires, and it's incomplete. Warren, the intended target again. Play clock about to expire. Darnold takes the snap, pressure coming. Darnold is wrapped up, still gets rid of it with a flag down, and completes the pass. 2nd down and 10. Rivers, and he's got a man out of the backfield. That's Abdullah picking up the first down. Play clock down to 3. Rivers on 3rd down. Out route to Pittman, and it is caught by Pittman, making the play in front of Witherspoon. Rivers on 3rd down. Buying time, now throwing towards the sideline, incomplete. A lot of contact over there.
You want those guys, you want them to force Phillip Rivers to throw the ball over your head early on. If they're not going to take those shots, then it allows you to be aggressive.
42-yard field goal attempt for Blake Grupe, and the Colts are on the board first. And he throws. He's got a completion and a first down to Cooper Kupp to the Indianapolis 46-yard line, a gain of 17. And using a little tempo here, right to the line. Darnold right back to the air. Now fires, and it's caught.
How do you fashion your defense? Shows a lot of pressure here on this one.
Walker on 3rd and 4 and tripped up. It was Latu in the backfield first, and Walker could not get around him. A loss of 1. Kick on the way, and it is good.
So it's what you're really going to need against Phillip Rivers today.
On 3rd down and 4, Rivers to the outside looking for Warren, and Eamon Worry had the coverage. Warren makes the catch.
Second foot down, because that's a heck of a play if he did. I don't know about this one.
However you want it, Jackson Smith and Jigba can give it to you.
3rd down, and Darnold in trouble, and Sam Darnold is sacked. Latu getting in the backfield first. A loss of 7, and it's 4th down. And we've seen that movie a few times before. Here's Taylor into Seattle territory, and Jonathan Taylor off to a nice start running. 3rd down and 10. Rivers to Pittman at the 35, lunges forward, and he's very close to a 1st down. His career long is 57. And Groupie, does he have the distance? He does. Blake Groupie knocks it through. And a long field goal is good for Shane Steichen. Abraham Lucas, their right tackle, not out there right now. It's Josh Jones. Charbonnet on 3rd and long, and he's touchdown. And some boos from the fans here in Seattle as Latu makes another play. Abdullah out of the backfield with plenty of daylight. Abdullah 1st down into Seattle territory and tackled at the 42. A 9-yard gain on 3rd down for the... Rivers over the middle. Warren's got it for a 1st down. Barreling his way to the 26-yard line, a gain of 17. Out of the 2-minute warning. High snap. Rivers gets rid of it quickly. Taylor blockers ahead. Taylor picks up the 1st down. 3rd down and 4. Rivers, and he's got a man. Touchdown! That's Josh Downs, and that's Phillip Rivers with a touchdown pass.
Phillip Rivers, he's making this throw, and yes, it's a great pass by him. He hits him over the middle. Josh Downs scores the touchdown.
Abraham Lucas is back at right tackle for Seattle. Darnold, pressure coming. Able to dodge this sack and complete it to Shaheed at the 30. Darnold has time, and he's got Smith and Jigba at the 45, and out of bounds around midfield. 2nd down and 10. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold, and he's got Smith and Jigba at the 35. And again, the fans looking for a penalty. Darnold trying to get everyone lined up to spike it. It's 3rd down and 4, and he will spike it with 5 seconds to go. And Myers is good again. And that's the final play of the 1st half. Now it's Walker in at running back. And a play action. Darnold on the move. He's got Barner, the tight end, into Indianapolis territory and chopped up by Cameron Bynum. Darnold has time. Now chased out, throws, and he's got the 1st down. Barner picks it up, and Darnold had all day in the pocket, and he made the Colts pay. It's a 3rd and 7. Darnold taking a deep shot for Shaheed down the sideline. Incomplete. A 46-yard field goal attempt for Jason Myers. And Myers is good again. He's now 3 for 3. And Myers kicks it away. This is Abdullah from the 2. Amir Abdullah across the 30. He's got some room. Abdullah jumping over Myers. And how about the return by the 32-year-old Amir Abdullah? Rivers looking for Downs. He's open, and he wasn't ready for it. I don't know if Downs just didn't see it, but by the Seahawks Rams coming up here on Thursday night in Seattle. Darnold to the air on 1st down. And looking deep down the field, he's got Shaheed. 3rd down and 3. Darnold over the middle. He's got Smith and Jigba. Smith and Jigba inside the 20 and out of bounds. They needed a big play, and they go to their star wide receiver for 28 yards. Darnold 4 for 4 on this drive for 64 yards. 3rd down and 7. Darnold to the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And is now trying to settle for a 4th Myers field goal from 32 yards away, and it is good. So the Colts keep the Seahawks out of the end zone again, and we've got a 1-point game. He's looking for more here, and he's got more. 1st down run for Jonathan Taylor. Play clock at 1. Rivers on 3rd down. Gets rid of it to Abdullah, but no daylight there. Darnold has a running lane. He's going to take it. And cut from behind by Gallimore. Rivers watching as Darnold operates the Seattle offense. Play action. Darnold steps up, throws on the run, and he's got a man. Smith in Jigba breaks free. Smith and Jigba down the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Bynum. The Colts could not get Smith and Jigba to the ground, and he makes them pay for 39 yards. A missed tackle by Jermaine Pratt. 1st down and 10. Darnold over the middle, and he's got Saubert, who's crunched by Franklin and Pratt. Darnold to the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Shaheed. Blackman got a hand on it, and the Colts defense will. Myers is good. And Seattle takes the lead by 2 with 2:27 to go. 3rd and 7. Rivers down the sideline, adjustment and catch by Pierce. They run it on 3rd and 7. Taylor trying to get to the line, and he's thrown back. So it'll be 4th down. They spot the ball at the 42. That's a 60-yard field goal. A chance to put Indy on top. Groupie from 60. It is good! Groupie delivers! Darnold has time, fires, and it's caught by Shaheed. In Colts territory at the 47. They cannot stop the clock. Darnold throwing left to the sideline. Another completion. Right back to Shaheed. Forced out by Jonathan Edwards.
If they go past you, they go past you. We can't just let them nickel and dime us right here.
3rd down and 2 on the slant. Darnold throws it down low and incomplete. Myers, kick on the way, and it is good! Myers delivers! Rivers down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted! Deflected and picked off by Kobe Bryant!
Right there is covered. He just doesn't have that arm strength to drive that ball in there.
This is just the 4th time in franchise history the Seahawks have won a game without scoring a touchdown. 18-16 is the final score.
This team doesn't give up sacks. Something's got to give today.
On 2nd and 7, they'll stay on the ground, and they're able to get within a yard of the 1st.
Micah has played 4 different positions already. Now he's at D tackle right here.
Here's your hut 1, hut 2, Tony, and the give to Harvey, and he's got it. Aggressively tackled, football comes out. Gonna go up top for it, or run with it. He's got open space. He's got the 1st down. Hufanga could not quite catch up to him. Green Bay, 1st down. 2nd and 14. His Love from the pocket, fires, connects, and it's Reed reaching out For the first down yardage, they're going to say he's about a half yard shy. Gain of 13. Ready. They trust Jacobs with the call, and it's busted up by Hufanga, who was able to shove the blocker aside. Wiley. McManus from 53 hugs the upright and is good. But Day is the running back. They pick up the 5 rushers, swing it over to Day, trying to get around his own blocker. Adkins is the record. 55 coming in. 2 tight ends.
Got to do it in 16 games.
I agree 100% because they're going to have that extra game. Here's Love's throw. Wide open. Diving with the catch is Musgrave. And they get out of that pickle from inside the 5-yard line with a connection for 25 yards. On first down at the 31. Love. Wow. Off his back foot. Able to throw a perfect ball to Dobbs. And another big chunk play for Green Bay. Look at that play action. Then throws, and it's caught. Flag down. Tumbling is Fitzpatrick to near the 30-yard line. And Surtain is going to be slow to get up. Defensive player of the year in the NFL. First and 10, Green Bay. Drive started back at the 3.
I'd throw the ball. He's out of the game.
That's what Love's doing. And he's got a wide open target. Here's Love looking right side. Dobbs. Moss was over there to help break it up.
Victory. You have a chance to win the game, then.
26 yards. McManus. Dead center.
They've got to win these downs if they're going to win this football game.
3rd and 5. Mims is in the backfield. They can do a lot with him. Nix able to find the target past the sticks. It's Sutton, who's one of the great threats in the league on 3rd down.
Testing to see if it's man. Somebody ran out with him, so now you know the right play.
Nix completes it to Humphrey. Little Jordan Humphrey coming up with a big catch. Just his 4th as a Bronco.
Jim, and that's a big thing for this Denver team.
3rd and 3.
There's the legs. Go.
Going to throw it instead. He's going to make the connection with Bandy in the end zone for the touchdown.
I want you to watch. It's going to be Nick's ability to run that's going to keep Bullard from taking the crossing route. He kind of feels the weight of him running, which is what we talked about, and then he does a good job finding it.
You can see Packers 0 for 3 so far on 3rd down.
This team gets off the ball very fast.
Pass open. It's Reed. Turns it upfield. And Reed finally brought down by Greenlaw. And now to have Jaden back as well. 3 catches, 43 yards in the early going. Jacobs, nice move. He's able to swerve around some early contact. 2nd and 2. It's Jacobs. Jacobs again gets to the 2nd level. Takes it to the 20. They're going for much larger stakes at division and a possible 1 seed. Here is Love. On first down, finding Reed again. Able to sidestep a defender.
This could be a screen right here. I might run something fast.
Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacobs with the catch. Oh my goodness. What a grab by the running back with Greenlaw in coverage. And the Packers have found the end zone for the first time today.
But this is not a wide receiver. This is a running back. 1, 2. That is a touchdown. Jacobs showing off.
Yeah.
With some Randy Moss hands right here. Wow.
I don't know if you remember, but he couldn't get a touchdown reception.
Remember? Yeah,
anything.
exactly.
For years. That streak ended not too long ago, but man, that looked like a play that you would expect to see from Reed or Watson. 2nd and 2 inside 4 minutes, first half. Nix wide open is Sutton. Sutton holds on to it with 2 hands down to the 22-yard line. That is a pass play for 42 yards.
Just a play call here and there that does it.
2nd and 5. Watch out. Oh boy. Valentine almost got to it. Instead, it's Franklin taking it down to about the 6. They've been a dangerous team in the last 2 minutes, and Sutton has caught 4 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Here he is on 2nd and goal. Nix throwing, goal line, and it's a touchdown. Little Jordan Humphrey.
He actually throws the ball underneath when you had the corner up, but the best part of this is this play design, free releasing the back right away. But here comes Phillip.
He's 10 out of 16, by the way, folks, completing his last 7. Here's Love down the middle. Watson to the 33-yard line. Yeah, Watson had the 2 touchdown catches against Chicago. Got the game ball afterwards. Here's another wide open Packer. And to the 50-yard line goes Musgrave, who's had a fine first half. The rusher right there for Denver. 3rd and 6. Love gets it away. Dobbs has the first down. Looks in zone, lofts it deep, no one there. And that'll bring McManus back to the field. He's now up to 116, with 2 of them as a member of the Packers. This from 35. Make it 117 through the uprights again.
I don't think that was pass interference.
Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
I want you to watch right here. Singleton, there's a huge gap in this area. You've got to move over here. You cannot go that way because now all of a sudden you leave this entire area and Jacobs will finish. What a drive.
3rd and 9. Parsons standing up and now coming right over center. He's picked up. Nix loops around, throws, incomplete.
Right now.
We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by 1 tackle attempt. Got to think. 2nd and 7. Nix. Oh, he's able to reverse as Parsons was about to bear down on him. Throws on the go, and it's Humphrey again making a play. He's made several today, including a touchdown.
We said early in the game, he's got to use his legs if they're going to win this game.
That went for 22. He's looking for Franklin.
Using the legs again.
And he's rolling out and now throws it to Franklin, his old Oregon teammate. Oh, that was a little deception. Returning to action. Here he goes in motion. First play back. Quite some time. And they go to him. There's Mims. Got a first down at the 18. 2nd and 8. Nix. In zone bound. Pulled in. Are the feet down? Yes. Touchdown Broncos. Sutton hauls it in. First time he's caught a touchdown this year in anything other than the 2nd quarter.
It's just a perfect route. He wins at the line of scrimmage, and then it's a perfect finish to the play with a perfect throw. I mean, this is high-level football right now. What a release by Sutton, and what a finish. In the NFL, on both sides, really.
Love, stepping up, gets away from a sack, taken off, getting near the marker. Oh, he's got it. It still goes to the Denver side of the 50. Love going down for the first time today. Thought about it, dumps it off. Caught by Ingram. Got near it. Rolled over one defender. Where are they going to mark this?
Bringing in a lot of big guys, putting them down in the line.
Sneak. Nix. Got it. 2.5 to go in the 3rd. Looking long again. And he's got Franklin for a first down. And now will operate in Green Bay territory.
Always. Not just the fourth, but 1:25.
2nd and 2. Harvey's got the first down and still driving, taking Walker with him a little bit.
Whoever wins, we win.
Out of the backfield's Mims. He gets the ball and able to spin out of the tackle. Great effort by Mims. On a 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown, Broncos.
You'll see the motion come all the way across. And when he comes here, they're trying to disguise the coverage. So you're going to have 2 safeties so you can get in the middle. And to time that throw right over the top, what a play design, what a throw, big time catch.
Now try to increase the lead to 6. Toss, Harvey trying to find something, and they were on it right away, including Van Ness. There's a handoff. What a hit. That was Greenlaw who just pulverized Jacobs.
Going toe-to-toe.
Here's Jacobs again, cutting back and picking up the first. Taking it near the 50. Love goes to the near side, and Golden, the first rounder, pulls it in. Protected, throws it. Jacobs can't pull it in. The kick, good. And Green Bay's within a point.
Got ourselves a game.
Gary gonna assume more of a role here with Parsons out. Nix, good pass, what a strike. To the 50 to Sutton. He's at 263, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He's going up top again. This one caught by Franklin. No, Harvey's going to come back. Blitz picked up. Pass goes long and out of reach.
Guess who's there? Who's there again from the middle of the field? Here we go, Jim.
Here we go. But Day is the running back. Again, goes for the deeper pass. And this time it's caught. Sutton, the 3rd down magician, able to again come up with a huge catch. Harvey. Look at how many bodies are around this.
Look at the movement up front.
Toss. Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey.
What an outstanding job. It's a toss play, knowing everyone's going to run inside, and then Harvey just extends it and
across the middle, intercepted. It's Moss. Officials have ruled him down. They've ruled him down by contact. Love was trying to hit Dontavian Wicks.
Here we go. Extra lineman in.
Here they go. Nix fires it. Knocked down, incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper, who had a fumble recovery at the top of this game with a big pass defense here. Love gets it over to Golden.
Last thing you want to do is be 3rd and long against this defense.
3rd and 16. Across the middle, Fitzpatrick. Now you're going to have 4th and long. Packers have got to have it. Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take him down for the 3rd time in this half. Triple set behind him.
They're trying to draw him off sides. I can't believe
No, they're
wow.
going. Here it is, the handoff.
What are they doing?
And they're able to stop Prentice. Maybe he returns.
They're going to need Golden or Wicks.
Love heaves it, incomplete. Tried to go to Melton, and Moss broke it up. Love steps up, throws, nothing there. The Broncos are going to win it and extending their win streak to 11. The music competition series, The Road and NCIS Origins tonight. Bo Nix throws for 4 touchdowns. He wins his 9th straight game against an NFC opponent. Wow. And he throws for a Denver area code 303 yards.
He showed up today. 4 touchdowns, no picks against Jordan Love, who's on fire coming in. Another great performance, moving their win-loss record to 11 in a row.
On second down, here's Goff coming to the near side to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is so darn good and so reliable.
They play top down, and their mantra is make them run another play.
Lions will run over here all kinds of time. Goff is a man running free, and it's complete. Down to the 30 goes Jamison Williams, and a good start to fires over the middle. St. Brown has the catch, but he's short of a first down by 4 yards. And the kick is pulled left, no good. Wow, Bates, promising opening drive goes awry. Field goal, no good. Rams take over.
Basically in every passing category.
Going fast here, started off. Floating one of the far sides. And there's Devontae Adams, who breaks free, and a good pass and catch.
They hit these holes and they hit them hard.
On the play fake, Stafford looking deep. Far side, Adams goes up and gets it. Oh, Devontae Adams with the ups. Yeah, Brian Branch out for the season. Kirby Joseph, their all-pro safety, hasn't played in weeks. Intercepted! Oh, Aiden Hutchinson, a clear path. Can he win the race? Hutchinson inside the 20, he's tackled there. What a play from Aiden Hutchinson.
Few turnovers Stafford has all season. They're trying to throw to Parkinson on a tight end screen, but Hutch doesn't buy it. Makes the catch, looking like a tight end himself. Tries to get a block by Anzalone, and Parkinson with great hustle to bring down Hutchinson in the open field and save a touchdown.
From the 17, here's Goff in prime real estate, going deep. End zone is caught. Touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the Lions strike first.
Two posts. Amon-Ra's the outside one. Breaking out in front of Kobe Durant. Durant doesn't have much help to the inside. A lot of times those corners in that cover 4 look will kind of play inside. And
Blake Corum in the game at running back now. High snap. Stafford's got it. Quick throw. There's Puka Nakua's first catch of the day, and he's always tough to bring down. 3-man rush. Quick throw. Nakua in traffic, spins for a first down. He hasn't played since week 7. He is a speed burner. There he is, number 5. Stafford looks middle of the field towards that well, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by Amit Robertson, who was on him. That's why they're going on 4th and long.
Four-man coverage.
Blitz again. Stafford rifles it near side. Nakua, great catch, and it's a first down for Puka. Until the drive continues. Drive play number 12 right now. And a fake to Kyron Williams. Looking over the middle, has a man, it's caught wide open. It's Parkinson breaking a tackle inside the 5. Kyron Williams gets it right up the middle and in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You got a little eye candy with Nakua. Then you got Allen on the flash block. So watch all the defenders go back to the backside. And then there's just...
Rams 6 in the NFL in sacks. Right in their wheelhouse. They send a blitz. Goff sees it. Rips one over the middle. And it's caught by Jamison Williams. A beauty from Goff to Williams. And a conversion on 3rd and long. Montgomery again. This time off the right side. And chugging forward, going to be just about a foot short. You know, it's interesting. In a little bit. See how he does today. Here's Montgomery again. Off the middle. Montgomery chugging inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal for the Lions. Goff looking left. Pressure in his face. Is he going to have enough to get there? No, incomplete. He had pressure coming up quick. And Bates is up, and he's got this one. Put Detroit back in front. Each team moving the ball just like we thought. It's 10. Rare trade that has been really just sensational for both teams as Kyren Williams breaks free all the way up to midfield there. On the play fake now. Stafford with time. Loading up. Going deep down the field. Puka Nakua. He's got it. In stride and a beauty. 3 tight ends again for the Rams. Stafford fakes out everyone. There's a man wide open. Parkinson makes the catch inside the 5. It's a 1st and goal, LA. They do that. Kyren Williams has number 2 on the day. Touchdown.
Stafford starts on his course a little tight, and then he's got to extend a little dangerous. Reaching out late to get Williams the ball. Matt's like, I'm going to pull a hamstring.
He's going to get maybe a series, maybe a couple plays. We'll see. Here's Goff. Pressure. He steps away and then floats. Oh, come on! Amon-Ra St. Brown trying to beat everyone. That was unreal. What a touch. And then the catch and run to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he picks up 52. 3rd and 5. Quick throw, screen. St. Brown gets a block. Amon-Ra spins his way to the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions.
Look at the Rams. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Fake the handoff, throw the slip screen. Then you got Sewell out there in front. You got Ratledge.
Gave Cora mate, now a play pass. Got a man wide open, and Davis Allen makes the catch, and he's got a 1st down. So tough to defend. Blitz coming, picked up. Now Stafford in trouble, rolls away, and he's dropped. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but Hutchinson was there, so was Anzalone. We know better.
Oh, we know way better, KB.
Stafford, 17 seconds. Loaded up. Going deep. Has Nakua. He's got it. Down to the 20. Oh, my goodness.
They're all back there guarding that end zone. Maybe just something to improve the field goal here.
7 seconds.
Got to be quick.
Stafford just going to loft one into traffic, and it's incomplete, and the clock stops with 2 seconds left. Here's Harrison Mevis from 37 yards out. Gets into this one and drills it up and through. So the Rams, not much time left, but they go right down the field. The big play to Nakua. All right, here's Stafford to let it rip. And he does so to Puka Nakua. Shocker. Into Lions territory right off the bat.
And you like offensive football, this is the place to be today.
This is the game for you.
This is it.
Pressure. Stafford got rid of it to Allen. How did he do that?
Wow.
And Davis Allen has a 1st down as Aiden Hutchinson was about to eat him for lunch. Blitz coming. Stafford in some trouble, and down he goes. Sack number 2 on the day for Detroit. It's Roy Lopez. Stafford, ball is loose, picks it up, pressure in his face, and it's incomplete. As here's Harrison Mevis, who hit from 37.5, puts this one up and drills it right on through from 44. So the Rams settle for 3 on the opening drive of this 3rd quarter. Rams send a blitz. Goff sees it, get rid of it. St. Brown tackled short of a 1st down. That's Colby Durant, who's had a bit of a rough day, but he makes a great tackle there.
Stafford near side to Kua, no looker too, and Puka's going to be tackled a little bit short of a first down. Getting some pressure on Matthew Stafford. Here, bobble snap again. Somehow he's going to hand it off, and they're going to get positive yardage to Kyron Williams. A couple of little snaps have been off from Coleman Shelton.
Staring at the ball before it's snapped, hoping it gets your hands.
They go quick on 3rd and short. Stafford over the middle. Has a completion to Devontae Adams. He's been so quiet, hasn't had a catch since the opening drive, and that comes at a big time to pick up 14. And of course, the Lions still have a shot as well. Stafford, another play action. With time, fires, and it's caught Devontae Adams. Perfect throw from Matthew Stafford, and Adams is down to the 26. Stafford now going to float one far corner. Brought in and caught for the touchdown. Colby Parkinson, what a catch.
It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah, again, the ruling on the field was touchdown, and so any score gets reviewed upstairs. So obviously the ruling was a catch. Pressure again, Goff in deep trouble. Down he goes! Kobe Turner gets home that time. 3rd and long. Goff, they try to set up a screen. There's no one there. It's incomplete, and what a stand by the Rams. They're doing his job, and after that punt, look where they have it at midfield. And Stafford is heating up. It's at 297 yards on the game, looking for more. Zips one to Nakua. Inside, Puka Nakua. Fighting all covers, still going, down to the 11. And he's going off, they're going to run it here. Corum to the outside, and it's a touchdown.
You get a decent punt return, and then Stafford and company, the throw to Nakua. Corum bouncing to the outside with a good block from his...
Goff fires, it is almost intercepted, it probably should have been. 4-man rush. Now going deep, Devontae Adams. Oh, no, Adams came up hurt there.
Avoiding big injuries is the key to a lot of success in these seasons. Unfortunate to see it.
All right, here's Goff, zips one in over the middle. Khalif Raymond, who's back today. On 4th and 1, play fake. Goff throws, caught for a first down, and they stay alive. St. Brown, who else? Who has his 11th catch of the day. 4-man rush. Goff feels the pressure. Gibbs. Oh, this is a great tackle by Nate Landman. 3rd and 11, Detroit. They're going to draw here, and that goes nowhere. On 3rd and 11, Colby Turner says, Here is Bates setting up for a 48-yard try to make it a 7-point game. Bates gets into it, and it is floating. Fading a little bit, but he got it in there.
To elevate himself into, if he continues this for a long time, that's the type of player he is.
Stafford in trouble, stands up, delivers a strike, and it's, what, did he catch that? No, it's out of bounds. Tutu Atwell. Let's see. What do we got? Oh my goodness.
You're kind of this Detroit defensive front. They're doing everything they can to stop the run, and they just have not found any answers today for this Rams run game.
Corum to the outside. Nobody's there. Blake Corum with a biggie. First down and more, all the way down to the 30.
Pretty amazing what he's done and put his team in a position to do it anyway.
Stafford, 2nd down over the middle. Guess who? Puka Nakua. First down. To the 11 he goes. You just hope he's okay, my goodness. Off a career 181-yard day. Meanwhile, the Rams up 7, 4:55 to go. Stafford looking for more. On the rollout. Has Parkinson. He's in. Touchdown, L.A.
You're like, no, we're going to run a play action, naked bootleg, get my tight end out there in space for Parkinson. And another touchdown for Parkinson. McNeil can adjust to the misdirection. And a great accurate throw by Stafford.
First, they got to deal with a 3rd and 10. Goff, pressure in his face, hit as he throws. Gibbs tries to make a move, and a great one. He gets a first down, stays inbounds here, and he's taken down at the 49 as he got around Jalen McCullough. What do they got left? 2nd and 10. Goff stands in and delivers a perfect ball to Jameson Williams, and he's inside the 35.
Impossible to keep up with.
Blitz is coming. Goff steps away. Looking, rolling on the comebacker, and there is Williams again. Here's Goff. Zips one across the ball. St. Brown's got it down at the 5, and it's 1st and goal for the Lions. Look at this. I got David Montgomery in a wildcat situation here. They are going to run it. Montgomery is in. Wow, that was a really patient run.
Big bruising tight end himself. You got Cologne on the pull, and it goes right behind him.
Start with a run to Kyron Williams. He looks for a seam, and he has a nice one, and that's a great starter. He's going to pick up 6 yards on 1st down. Clock at 6. I don't know if they're going to make it. Let's see.
Yeah, not enough time. Ref's got to touch it, and that's it.
Touch one, and that'll do it. And so the Rams come back from behind in this one. A great second half. And they beat the Lions to move to 11-3 on the year, and with it, they clinch a playoff berth.